Shout out to the Island Boys. Hey, it's the Island Boys. This goes out to Island Boy Shane, Crypto BlackSheep, and the DJ Protocol community. Island Boys. It's a sheep token going to the moon. Yeah. Drip hops and poles gonna make us all rich. The DJ Protocol.
What is up, guys?
What's up?
We have zero watch.
Back.
Okay.
Welcome back to the most honorable Crypto Black Sheep Show.
That's right.
We're going to tell how you can get rich from a crypto.
Yeah. Hey, we're the most PC group that would never say anything wrong ever, right, guys?
Were you trying to say something before I started the music?
I don't remember what I was saying. I started hearing music and I was like, "Oh, keep talking."
Right.
Like I even had to move my mic out of the way so I could get down and dance. Like have the hat ready so I could do my sheep part.
Right.
Every time you hear Island Boy Shane, it just wipes your memory too. You're like, Island Boy Shane.
Well, you can't see, but I'm dancing around all up in there. Sometimes Sheep does. I could see him too, you know. Yeah, if you guys are jerking off at the intro thinking no one's seeing you, we are.
All right. Well, welcome back to the show. Fuck yourself.
Fuck yo.
3,000.
Hey, that was brilliant how you did that so the QR code still works. Jenny was like, "You're gonna have to leave the house." I was like, "Motherfuckers!"
Right.
Like
I know the feeling, man. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, damn, I got to do that again. I was like, nah, I got to do it.
I feel like whenever I leave the house or I'm not right here, like I'm missing out on shit. Like the last couple of days of like. And
then once we're out of cards, we can just put the new one on there.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any way to track that just to see how much traffic our cards bring.
Right.
They split 60.
That would be cool, like interesting to see.
And then that winner gets an NFT.
It's pretty far.
Yeah, one.
Okay. What's up, Baxter? What are you doing?
What up? I'm actually walking my buddy through on how to watch this video.
How to watch this video?
Yeah.
Turn on YouTube.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. I think he's trying to join the Yard Dog group.
Oh, StreamYard?
Or StreamYard, yeah.
Yard Dog, what a noob.
Yard Dog.
Either one of them is great. Oh, there it is.
What a noob. God, I wear my glasses.
We got three people out there, guys. Who's out there?
I forget what I look like without glasses.
Fuck the like button.
Are you guys seeing Vic in there?
Dick in there?
He'd have to comment for us to see him.
Okay.
Tell him if
say dick in there?
Dick in there. Yeah, he's got a dick in there.
Hey, you're trying to send no dick pics in the Telegram, man. We did this.
Yeah,
freshly verboten.
We got to keep it PG for the channel.
Oh my God, this guy had the coolest shirt. He gave me his business card. I almost was going to take a picture to see if you guys wanted me to order some from him. So on the front, it said FJW like this. And I didn't understand what it meant until I saw the back. It said, "Let's go Brandon," with a picture of Joe Biden. So then this meant fuck Joe Biden. FJ letters like this fucking big. And then we
I thought you said W. That's what threw me off.
Fuck FJ. Fuck Joe. FJB. Oh no, that. What the fuck?
You
did
said
it
like
say?
FJW or something.
Yeah, FJB. Did I say W?
Did you hear W too?
I probably did.
Yeah, I heard W too.
I was
Yeah, I
trying
heard
to like
W too.
think.
Well, the Hodge twins, they got it right. They got FJB on theirs on all
Welcome
their
back. What up?
Are the
Let's
Hodge
Go
twins doing
Brandon
that?
shirts.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah,
try
they
my
doing
new
the
button
same
now.
shit.
And so she's talking.
What's going on? Oh, it
Uh,
talks about the.
And so she's talking.
The estimated deploy date is December
December
15th
15th.
there.
But the sacrifice phase we're gonna launch sooner than that. So yeah.
So be ready, Hervé. Be ready, Hervé Guillot. You put the French in the sheet.
What's up, Victor? Is that your dude? Now we lost Chris.
Right. You find one retard and you lose the other. Fuck.
Welcome back. I can't pronounce your name, but I love you
Oh,
too.
the Japanese. Hi, we love you too. Very honorable sheep show.
Sound
Thank you for joining us.
I normally would have a fun little comment about what I think that name says.
Fucking killing me, Morpheus.
I know, I'm serious. Yeah.
Morpheus is Chinese. He could say shit like that.
I know, dude.
Right,
He's
but-
Chinese, dude. He's Chinese. He's Indian. He's like, dude, you name it. Like.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey,
How about
he is like all the major races. So
how
that
about Canadian?
asshole, he can say whatever he wants about everybody.
What about Canadian, dude? I know you.
I'm not Canadian. You know what? My half sister lives in Quebec right now, and she was born there. You know what I'm saying? Because Daddy was a Rolling Stone. He went up there. Like, I'm gonna bring my Jamaican sperm to all the ladies of Canada and give it to them. Like, here you go. So he found he gave it to her, and yeah, my baby sister.
She was
Oh,
probably
my
like,
kid was
what's
coming,
this all about?
This week, next week. So, I think.
No, the wallpaper
It's
isn't
the
out yet.
wallpaper. It's called the wallpaper. Get it right.
Yeah, the wallpaper isn't out yet. That's why he just put WP.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got to find out what that Japanese name is. Can we copy that? I'll put it in Google Translate right damn now. Hold on. Hey, copy.
Hiroshi Honorable. That's
my God, no
Yeah, sure.
Island Boys. Fix your glasses. They're all crooked, Morpheus. That drives me nuts when your glasses are crooked.
I know.
Drives me nuts when
Man.
mine are crooked too.
I know, but I'm extra. I have to stay focused on what I'm doing. Stay, very focused.
Fuck, I never leave the house anymore, so I always wear my glasses, and I forgot what I look like with my contacts and not my glasses. I don't look as nerdy. I need to wear my contacts more often.
Motherfucker, what you mean? No results found for user bitch. What the hell is that shit then? That's some fucking
Korean, maybe?
no. Google Translate should have picked up on that. Oh.
What up, bro?
It should sense what?
Up?
Island Boys.
I haven't played his in a minute. What the fuck is it?
I go take a shit this morning. Came back, price went up.
Just hyper compounding right in the pussy, guys.
That's a 30-second nut, bitch.
Just hyper compounding right in the pussy, guys. That's the only way to do it.
Went in for the kilo on it.
All that fake internet money going into my bank account.
Jackpot, bitch. Jackpot.
Just hyper compounding right in the pussy, guys. That's the only way to do it.
That's a fucking jam right there.
That beat, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It tears up my RV.
Too bad Island Boys can't be to a dope ass beat like that. Like, I like what we got, but they're not hard enough. You know what I mean? They're like, It's like fucking Third Eye Blind.
Well, we need like 50
fucking,
Cent or something.
It'd be like Third Eye Blind trying to play Pantera.
Yeah, thanks for that reply cross. Hell yeah. Getting excited.
Yeah, I was over.
Token.
I was over in the Wolf chat the other last night, and they were talking about the white paper. I'm like, it's called the white paper, right? And they're like, yeah, it's a white paper. I'm like, aha. Well, ours is called the wool paper. So go fuck yourselves, you know. And they all start laughing.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Cross's. Cross came out with that one. He goes, I'm working on the wool paper now. I'm
the
like,
title
oh,
of
that's
the
great.
video is like the Telegram tour, because Hobbs is going to take us on a Telegram tour when he's through all of his alliance groups and shit.
I didn't even see a thumbnail today.
When he's throwing out whitelists for the whatever the fucking the launch pad he's doing, because he's gonna go on his little fucking tear, you know. So he'll take us along with him on those. And we can show our shit.
I never saw the thumbnail for today. What is it?
It's just a sheep token. It's a sheep token.
Going to the moon.
What's the thumbnail?
It's this one. Hang on.
Oh, look at
this one right here.
Okay, so that name translates as blind speed or lightning speed in Japanese.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucked up that they did that to you, Shane, but I voted. I saw fit.
Hey, I still can come from behind, dude. I have faith in myself, dude. I am not a fucking quitter.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you got this, bro.
That's why I didn't end the poll.
It was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make in the crypto game, but I think I chose wisely. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm starting to think that the whole thing was rigged. I'm thinking that fucking sheep also ran Biden's campaign.
Oh yeah. That does look awful
suspicious.
Democratic. Yeah. Sure does.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can vote yes or yes.
I know
Shane is officially gay.
Hey, you should have given two options, like yes and fuck yes or something.
No, there should have been a number for how gay are you. That should have been like on a scale of 1 to 10. How gay is Shane?
Wait,
New survey, anybody?
I'm down.
I'm down. I didn't even. No, right? You got to let the current.
I would definitely vote a 5.
I'm really curious to
Right,
see.
you're right.
He's like right down the middle. You know what I'm saying?
I never play no tummy sticks with no man ever. If I'm a
No
5,
tummy sticks, huh?
a lot of y'all motherfuckers are fucking 12s.
Have you ever been sloppy seconds in a train?
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gross.
It's not tummy sticks. See, I'm trying to catch you on them technicalities.
I would never take sloppy seconds. I want to be sloppy thirds to fifths. That's my sweet spot. Sloppy thirds to fifth. But I don't want to be before that because then it's awkward, and I don't want to be after that because then it gets just sloppy and messy.
Yep.
3 to 5 is the sweet spot in a train. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be the guy taking up the caboose. Let me tell you.
Oh, you want the side that bites, not the side that kicks?
No, I'm saying you don't want to be the last guy in the train.
Oh, ew. Do you really want to be the first, though? Mm.
Oh, if there was a train, yeah, I'd have to be the first one. First one in, first one out. Bye, you
about-
fucks.
I'm gone. It's been
bye,
real.
you sick
It's been
fucks.
fun.
Enjoy the beating I just gave her.
Welcome back, Chris.
Yeah, thank you. I keep kicking myself out somehow.
No, it's not hard. All you got to do is change tabs and you'll fuck yourself or click on a button or something. Yeah, it's real easy.
Yeah, that's what it keeps doing to me.
Yeah, my name's Chris too, but mine's spelled differently. I got another friend named Chris with a K. Forget his last name, but it starts with a K. He's like, I'm Chris with a K. Mine's spelled right. I'm like, we were always arguing who's spelled right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then we got Crispy, and my name is Chris B. We got Chris B.
Right, exactly. Very similar.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, woman. You mocking me? I'll come in there and pimp slap the shit out your ass.
Chris, when you won that VIP whitelist spot, I thought they were saying crispy, and I was like, Jen's like, no, they're calling Chris Baxter, and I was like, no, they're saying crispy. And then I'm like, he already won. I was about to cue up and be like, he already won one. Because nobody was answering.
Okay, next.
Then I heard his voice eventually come in, and I was like, oh,
Well, you could have fucked him on that
Chris
one.
B.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
No, if I fucked him on it, I would have been like, hey, we're going to have to get him a whitelist spot. Their next thing.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Because I fucked him.
I think that's the universal symbol for gay right there.
Hey, Ciano.
Are they talking about Shane?
Pinchi Cochino. The train is usually connected to each other.
Yeah, just his face.
Desgraciado. Nasty maricon.
No.
Yeah.
If
So
you
white
put
paper should be out next week, guys. Thank you, Chris.
if you
Fuck
put
yeah.
your penis in another man's butt,
Or wool paper. I keep calling it white paper. Wool paper.
Wallpaper.
Welcome. We got 11 people on
You're
the
gay.
show. Thanks for joining the show, guys. You rock.
Tuesday of next week, we're gonna have
Right.
I think like 4 or 5 of their guys coming on to the show. So we got to make sure that we save room in here for them.
4 or 5 guys.
You gonna get in the sheep token and get some big gains? We'll change your name.
So
Morpheus.
Ken Shamrock is coming, guys. So we got the Ken Shamrock booked. I got him booked for the Tuesday.
Tuesday, guys. Tuesday, Ken Shamrock, the UFC fighter, will be on my fucking live stream.
UFC Hall of Fame wrestling fucking legend, dude.
Yeah.
That guy, he really paved the way in a lot of ways for today's, like, the way MMA is today. And a lot of people don't give him credit. You know who do give him credit for all that he's done? The fighters. The Rock, I was watching a video, The Rock's all calling him Kenny. He's like, because he did like a thing when he got like one of his Hall of Fames from Impact Wrestling. And he's like, Kenny this, Kenny that. I'm like, so weird hearing The Rock talk, because you know they're close friends for him to be calling him Kenny. Like, The Rock just talks about him so intimately, you know, like, but he grew up in that era, you know, as a wrestler with those guys.
That's cool.
But we're gonna have him. We're gonna have his business partner, Steven.
Definitely got a legacy.
Captain Austin.
Oh yeah, that's right. And fucking
maybe
no cross. No cross.
We're working on it.
But I just got off. I just barely got. That's why I was late, because I was getting his
jerking his son off.
Nah, you fucking asshole. Gotta be the biggest homo in the world. You always got to be.
Right.
Yeah, we need to get Felly back on here to tame fucking Shane's gay jokes.
Speaking of mandates,
I hooked him up with VVS Finance. He's got some pro. He put $1,000 in like VVS Crow and $1,000 in VVS USDC. So start seeing those gains and
nice.
Yep.
You shouldn't.
Wants to get the sheep token.
It's good.
Yeah, bring him into the group. Like, he doesn't have to tell everybody who the fuck he is. He could just be anonymous, and just the top guys would know who he is, and everyone else just treat him like a normal dude.
Where's Mr. Function? He's usually on here.
Yeah, Mr. Function's usually on here. Where the fuck is E&J? Did his internet go back out, or did he break his repeater, his booster?
He's still playing poker, you dumbass.
Ooh, dumbass.
I just asked the question. Why you gotta be so fucking nasty all the time?
So violent.
We know why, but we're not going to talk about it on this episode.
Yeah, fucking abrasive old fruit. Fuck, man.
Hey, but
the winner gets an NFT and $3,500. It's down to 3 players.
Send your DM.
Who's playing?
I don't know. Jay, and then this Cornelia and E&J. And Cornelius is the one that knocked me out, and he's the chip leader right now by about $1,000. He's got 16,000. Jay's got 15,000. E&J's got 12 grand. And the blinds now are 320 and 640.
Well, E&J, he can come back.
What's up, man?
ScoMo, what's
I
going
didn't
on?
recognize your picture at first.
Yeah, no, that's ScoMo, Scott Morrison, our Prime Minister.
Hey, who the fuck is Dan? Dan something, Daniel something. Everyone was protesting in Melbourne and talking.
Dan Andrews.
Everything. What's up,
Yeah.
man? How you doing?
Dan Andrews is a piece of shit, and he basically, for lack of a better way to put it, man, he's trigger happy on the lockdowns, and effectively he's tried in the last couple of weeks to ram through legislation through our parliament, which would effectively allow him to rule by decree in 2022, essentially skipping the entire chain of command in the health procedures, allow him to declare a pandemic even when there's 0 cases of such in the country, literally at his own whim and desire. And it would be done in not just week blocks, but actually 3-month blocks and extendable at any time, again by his own say so solely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to sit behind him in a movie theater.
On that video that somebody shared of everybody protesting in Melbourne, one guy, it looked like he had a Klan outfit. And I was like, that guy's got a Klan outfit. And then he turned and it said Ku Klux Dan. And then I was
boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I saw other people holding a
No,
sign.
see, that would probably be to do with the part that if anything, they're probably making reference to the segregation clauses that were added into that legislation too, where allegedly he would basically be allowed to flout the rules of the Discrimination Act over here, basically meaning he can segregate by race, religion, marital status, political values, any number of things.
Wow.
And get away with it too.
The New World Order is really pushing hard, like starting out there.
Okay, now it's E&J against that guy. There's only 2 left. They both split the pot. I mean,
come on, E&J, you can do it, dog.
Yeah, but that guy's got 30,000. E&J's got 11,000.
Okay, I've seen E&J come back with next to nothing.
This guy's been so fucking lucky this Corey. He just won with trip 2s.
You know why E&J comes back from nothing is because he's got a mint button under the table.
Oh no, he does not.
Wow. That sounds like some old rabbit shit. Speaking of which, where's that motherfucker?
What's up, Victor? Welcome to the show.
Serious. He can see my cards. He's a fucking cheat.
Morgan, did you play?
You can't. You can't. Did I play with who? Rabbit or fucking E&J?
With all them, were you in that tournament today?
Oh fuck no. Nope. My pockets aren't
I came
ready to be fucking off money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though you get half of it back, nah.
I came in
It's
third
like
in the first
$80.
tournament we had.
But with Mike, this tournament had a lot more people, right? Didn't you guys have like 3 tables?
No, the first one had more people. First one had 2 tables. This one only had 1 table.
Oh, I thought this one had like 3 tables. I thought this one had more.
I won a white list in the first table, the first game. Now I have 2 of them. But this one, the winner gets 66% of the pot and a gold NFT. And E&J is sucking wind right now. He's on down to 9,000.
Who the fuck is giving away gold NFTs? Like, because those are sold out, and they're not, and they weren't even at this price. They're not that cheap.
Nope, the winner of this tournament's going to get one.
What is up, Z Breezy? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing?
E&J is sucking up wind right now.
Damn, I would have possibly even got in.
Well,
If I
on
would
to
have
the
known
Jeep
that.
tokens soon, man. You got to get in on that.
We had to have 25,000 poker tokens.
How much is that?
About $200.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't put in for no $200 for them stupid. All poker
Right,
is
right.
You're almost guaranteed to lose your money. I mean, yeah, you can get to the final table a lot or win every once in a while.
Hey, I got knocked out with a full house because the guy had a bigger, higher full house. That's
Yeah, and I mean, I know that from even what you say and what even other people say that you are a pretty good poker player. But even being a good poker player, it's a lot of it's just the luck of the
It's
fucking
dumb
draw.
luck. It's dumb luck. This Cornelius guy, he's won about 8 hands on the river. He got his card. That's how he beat me. He hit a full house on the river to beat me.
The river's the last one, right?
Yes, the last card.
You're in the Telegram, aren't you, Breezy?
E&J's down to 7,800.
We just changed the link today, but
You can do it, E&J. Use the force.
Oh, Hasty, put a banner of the new Telegram on here.
I am.
Here, I can share my screen and you can watch the game here if you want.
No, he'll get in trouble.
Oh.
For online gambling on the channel. And that'll be a strike.
Yep. Even just showing it, if you're not, you don't even have to be gambling. If you're just showing somebody else gambling,
Man, the blinds are eating E&J up.
Hold on, I got you.
The fuck are you doing, woman?
I was taking the pizza box out to the fucking garbage and I dropped my phone.
That's no way to talk to a woman.
Mike, you haven't done right by a woman in a long time. How long is
watch your mouth around that woman? No wonder.
how long has Mr. Winky been out of commission?
Yeah, that's no comparison. Okay, just be
What
nice
do you mean
to
there's
her.
no comparison? Mind your business.
man, come by.
I don't tell you how to get your ass
Come to the
whipped by
voice chat.
somebody.
We'll talk about it.
You don't treat a woman like that, dude.
I don't tell you how to get your ass whipped by your wife. I don't tell her how to whip your ass.
I want both of y'all if you don't shut up. Nah, just kidding. You guys.
Do I tell her how to whip your ass, Mike?
Yeah, okay.
I see her whooping Mike's ass, and she's a nice
I see her too. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Fed up with him.
Guys, have you just been compounding your GFI still or what?
Hey, E&J is making a comeback with a blind.
No, that's not Stunner. That's Sea Breezy.
That's all I do, dude. I've never ever sold the GFI in my life.
Nice. That's gnarly, dude. Awesome.
I've never sold in the GFI either.
I did one time, and then I bought it back at a higher price.
Yes. But we'll pretend that never happened, hey?
Hey, how many times do you guys make it rain? I do that almost every day.
I do that every day too.
Hey, if anyone's listening to this stream right now, the developer for GFI is
here
also.
we go. E&J just went all in, guys. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
Shut the fuck up, Mike. Hey, can I get a button, please?
He wins. Oh, the other guy didn't go. E&J won 22,000 with a pair of aces. He's back in the game. They're both.
Mike, shut the fuck up!
They're both even now.
He needs it again. One more.
Mike, shut the fuck up!
Okay, you got it?
Okay.
All right. Okay, cool. Now, like I was saying, if anyone's watching this right now, the guy who built GFI also is building Sheep Token, and some of those funds that said developer gets for Sheep Token are going to funnel back into GFI. So if you plan on investing in Sheep Token, it'd be a good idea to invest in I don't know. What was I talking about? Yeah.
I think you were talking about
GFI. Yeah, you should definitely throw some money in GFI. 100%.
Right?
Yeah. No, not that. Let's talk about getting rich. Not wrecked.
Blah 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 Banker X, and I was like, sounds like a
Hey
good
Don,
idea.
do we need to vote anymore?
Well, actually, we've achieved a listing on CoinSniper. We got to 500 votes, which was really cool.
So we don't need to vote anymore, right?
Don't need to vote no more. So thank you very much to everybody who has helped, and a huge shout out from Gangster Finance to the DJing Protocol. and everybody involved for voting and for supporting us throughout that.
Oh,
You guys
that
are
hurt.
awesome. We appreciate every one of you.
Awesome.
Just smacking Morpheus.
And who the fuck brought up Banker Rex?
Oh,
Who brought up?
he's just being a clown. He knows
Oh,
He knows I'd never shill that shit.
That guy.
Okay.
That guy.
Right. You showing your titties? Stop being funny, man. Put those
No,
titties away.
but listen, I explain drip to people, and I tell them like, listen, it was built on a fucking failing like Ponzi scheme thing, so you got to know like how it works, and you deposit your funds and you lose it forever. But if you just roll for 3 or 4 months, you can claim out in 30 days and get your funds back. It's different, but it's absolutely fucking awesome. Those taxes, even someone like fucking Stunner Breezy, who's got 100,000 of them. If you think about it, he gets 1,000 drips a day, right? But when he claims that, he gets taxed 100. That's 100 times fucking $22. That's a lot of fucking money. So he gets taxed over 2 G's just to claim it, and then he gets taxed 2 G's to sell it. So
That's why it's so sustainable.
That's why it's so sustainable. Yep.
The taxes, yeah.
Of course he's got more than sheep, dude. He's got 100,000. Sheep's got just over 10,000.
Oh.
Who's got 100,000?
Stunner Breezy. He's had it for a long time. He had a wallet maxed out at 100,000 long ago, but that's because
he hit he didn't hit the max though. He had the max. I thought. I don't think he hit the max. He's got
the max payout possible. He has.
Yeah, the max payout possible he has.
He's hit the 100,000. Yeah, but I don't think it's all paid out yet.
No. But I'm saying he still gets 1,000 coins a day. But out of that, he's if he's not redepositing that back into the drip or airdropping it to himself after the claim, he's fucking.
So he's getting $25,000 a day.
Yep. Minus the taxes, so 25 minus 20%, so 25 minus about 5, so 20K a day. But he also built his chain differently than BlackSheep did. BlackSheep built it for the community, and all you guys bitch about, I don't have a downline. All these people in his shit, none of them have a downline. They all are just sucking off the teat. Right at the fucking.
Again, D&J just went all in. Got A7. Oh, he got a flush. E&J. Oh no, this guy had a higher flush. Holy shit! E&J down to $8,000. Oh fuck.
He got wrecked.
Not to say they do it wrong. The way that what's his name does it, Eternal Crypto. I like the way that he does it. He runs his fucking chain like a boot camp.
Yeah.
He's got wallets that pay out people, and if you fucking claim, he put a wallet underneath people, and he's rolling, and if he gets above you, he knows that you claimed out more, basically, and you don't get paid out anymore. You're out. You're out of the airdrops. But I guess those guys are getting.
E&J loses. Cornelius is our new champion.
Yeah, that was a win for a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it's stopping anytime soon.
Nope.
I'm sure we'll hear E&J come in here right now.
He'll be like, no, or not if he's all pissed. He won't come in here because he's gonna sit there and fucking pout. Man, I lost.
Wait till the whales really start coming in. Like, we haven't even seen a lot of money yet in fucking drip.
Right.
You want enough ketchup to go with that? You wonder about Rob.
Dude, how did the price of H&W go down even more? Like, I'm looking at it, and there's been more buys, like dollar-wise, than sales in everything that's showing here on PooCoin.
I have no idea.
What's the price at right now, Shane?
I don't even want to say 466. 46668.
For what?
Okay.
H&W.
H&W.
I don't even want to say it. Yeah.
I don't even want to say, like, oh gosh. Jenny was like, even Jenny was like, oh my God, I can't. You spent how many hundreds of thousands of dollars on their fucking NFTs? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I still have confidence that it'll come back.
TCG 2.0 fucking moon, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely wish I had that one.
Nice. 78 cents. Fuck. I should have bought more.
But the TCG thing?
Yeah, dude, it went from like in a week, not even a week, from fucking like 30 cents to 78. Crazy. It's got 2 million in LP holdings.
Oh wow, yeah, it's all time high right now.
Fucking
Hey,
crazy.
I got another thing that's weird. Like, so with Nomics, for example, H&W always like it'll get fucked up wrong price and then it's back to the right price and then it doesn't report an update for days and days. Like, would that be a problem with H&W or with Nomics?
It's probably to do with nomics and also maybe to do with like the fact that again, like elite token technology is very new. A lot of times, what we've found, and particularly this was also with Dex tools. I think one of the projects experienced that they couldn't display the right information because the elite token uses the pools in a slightly different way. I mean, you remember I was explaining to you guys how there's the locked liquidity pool that is used by the contracts, and then there's the publicly traded pair pool that is used by everybody else, right? It's because of like the aggregator sites and the information sites not knowing how to read that information correctly. They tried to read the fucking lot rather than just reading the public pool, and thus the prices reported incorrectly or values reported incorrectly. It's literally because elite token tech is so new that we as pioneers still need to work with these information aggregators to show them how to read this information properly, so that way people aren't ultimately misled with the inaccurate information. So
right.
Yeah.
Have you fucked with that contract anymore, Don?
Which one?
Which one?
Look at that one, Sheep.
Valid question what you're asking me, man.
I know, I'm looking at it right now.
No, what you just sent to what I just sent you. You got me from 233 to fucking 435. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, I got a couple. I didn't put too much in this. I only put like $350, but it's worth.
I did half a B&B, and now I think it's worth almost a B&B.
Yeah, it's almost 60.
What is that?
This TCG 2.0. It's some metaverse fucking bullshit, but it's fucking popping. I'll post it in the chat. You guys want to fucking? I think it's gonna be big. It's probably gonna go to fucking hundreds of dollars. Because all of these metaverse coins just blow the fuck up.
Yeah, VVS Finance. Let's give that some love today. Thank you, VVS. You're kicking some ass.
Yes,
Bro, I got over 2 million of them now in my wallet.
Yep.
I've made 2 million VVS in a week.
Nice.
What are they worth? Like fractions?
I think that one will go to a penny.
It's worth $400 right now. 2 million's worth $400.
Just a hunch.
Well, the only thing is, someone was reading about that they've got they're gonna have 50 trillion of them out by the first year, so they're releasing them out, and there's like 1 point something trillion out now. So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see how
I think
the price keeps up.
Yeah,
well, maybe I should sell now before I lose some money.
No, I don't think so. I guess
I'm making about $500,000 of them a day in that farm.
Oh yeah,
the sheep token.
Going to the moon.
Speaking of tokens, hey Mikey, you want those 1600 poker tokens back, buddy?
No, you can keep them if you want.
He'll wait till later and harass you about how he gave them to you.
I won about 50,000 in the last 2 days, so I'm all right.
Okay, you won 50,000 today? That's good, man. That's good. I'm happy for you.
I wanted to
Did
get that. I wanted to get that bronze NFT though. That's what I wanted.
did E and J make it to the finale, or is he still battling that motherfucker?
No, he lost. The guy he came in second.
Oh, you know he's pissed. We ain't gonna see him tonight. You know that, right?
He'll be here in a minute. He's just
Mm-mm.
posting all the winning stats right
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
in the elite room.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. The guy won.
Steps at an all-time high.
He won 137,000 poker tokens. Plus, he won an gold NFT.
Nice.
And E and J won 68,000 poker tokens.
Nice. Nice.
That gold NFT is worth about $500 too, isn't it?
It's more than that.
Yeah.
What's it gonna pay every week?
Yeah.
Anybody know?
Well, I got 20 tokens today from my 25 NFTs. That's not too bad.
Oh, today was payday. I didn't even look.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked, they paid out the NFTs today.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
not,
Go to claim NFT.
not very much, but
Not very much, but it's a little bit.
Is that
How much-
because the price of H&W is down? Is that what's
well,
up?
no, because
No.
of the volume.
Damn,
That's
dude.
the volume from the
Farm's
NFT.
cranking out like $500 a day already.
What is?
These the VVS vaults, I mean.
Yep, there are.
Yep.
Kicking ass.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna go into now. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the VBS vaults. Stop fucking
Yeah, they're
around
good,
with
man.
them.
They're the fucking APY is like solid. It's it's almost holding like a masternode. It's crazy.
Yep. The APR on the CRO BBS.
Well, these
I mean, I put it in for 2 weeks. It dropped from. Let me see. It dropped from.
Oh,
like
there's
8
the loser.
There he is.
Oh, second, second place, baby, second motherfucking place.
Second place is the first loser. If you ain't first,
Hey,
you're
but that
last.
second place paid almost $900 though.
You ain't first, you're last.
Congratulations, E&J.
Hey,
Congratulations, bro.
Hey, Shane.
$900
Guess
bucks.
Guess what my
Nice.
avatar is. Guess what my avatar is. It's E&J's potato head. That's my
He's trying to
avatar.
get some luck out of me. Hey, dude,
saw
I
that.
was low stack on this tournament.
I
and
noticed
came
that.
back.
Yeah, we
I had to
heard.
go
We
look
heard.
and see
Yeah,
who
you
it
did a
was.
nice comeback, E&J.
Yeah,
Hey,
my
Big shout out to
lucky.
Zilla. Zilla fucking twitched it, streamed it, came back,
Nice.
dude. I've been trying to make it. I've been trying to make him offer, right? I was chip leader. I was like, well, let's split all the money 50-50 and you can have the NFT. It had been like about $1,500 each, and he said no. I mean, you know, I could have got like extra $500-600 out of it. I ain't mad. Second place. Second fucking place.
Hey, E&J, that guy was the guy that knocked me out. He fucking got all kinds of lucky hands. He got that 3 aces on you in the last hand.
Yeah, like I say, you know, hey, NJ got old school skills. You know what I'm
Second
saying?
place, you're still the first to lose.
Yep. So
Hey, like I said, like I won like $800
Better
bucks.
to be the first loser or the last loser.
Hey man, I'm happy for you, dog.
Still
$800,
losers.
right the fuck on, man. I'm happy for you. Much
Well,
love,
that's
E&J.
awesome. Dude. You won $900.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Shit.
A little over 800, but yeah, a little over
we're
800.
still gonna
I'll
make
put
Real
money.
fucking money, huh? Real fucking
Shit, I
money.
wish
Real
I could have won
Real
$800.
poker token?
Shit.
Well, you got
No,
paid
real
out poker
money.
token?
Money.
No, I got
No, why would you
$500 in
have
poker
poker
tokens. $500. I got 72,000 poker tokens, and then I got $333 in Hobbs.
I'll bet poker
Hobbs
jumped
tokens.
just now, huh? You fucking
What?
dumped that shit.
It is
Wow.
forming a red candle. Hey, it is forming a red candle right now.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know
Put
what?
in his order.
No, I'm outside. I'm not even by my computer. How can I be selling when I'm outside?
Because you already did it.
Don't pay no
Your
attention
internet's
to him,
so slow.
E&J.
Your internet's so slow it just went through.
That's fucking funny. Oh, that's fucking cold though.
I time to morph. Man, fuck you guys. Hey, I'm proud of myself.
Hey, I'm proud of you too, man. Right the fuck on, man.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
That's right. Nowadays, even the fat kids that never play get a trophy with the rest of the team.
First off,
Hey,
he
you
beat
learned
out.
that, you learned that from
second place.
first-hand experience. You learned that from first-hand experience.
No, I actually was pretty good at sports, even though I was a fat
Man, don't fucking lie to yourself. Come on, Shane. Come on.
He didn't get a participation trophy. He was in second place.
I was
No,
always
he was a mascot. He was a fucking mascot.
I was
Shane was
always
a fat roly-poly kid and shit.
I was.
With
I was
a bunch
a fat
of
roly-poly.
with a bunch of snot boogers coming out. Shane didn't get skinny until he was like 18, 19 years old and shit. He figured out, you know what I'm saying?
About 15, I got skinny. 15,
Shane didn't hit his growth spurt until he was fucking 17 and shit. He looked like Thurman Merman up until then from like Bad Santa.
No. Hey, you know.
Yeah, but I outskated you and outplayed you at probably any sport.
Nah.
Okay,
I played hockey in high school.
So did I.
Okay, Thurman.
Did you really?
Hockey was my main fucking thing that I played.
Yeah, mine too. I played for Stockton Colts.
I played hockey. I played baseball. I didn't like playing soccer, but my mom wouldn't let me play football.
No. I look too much like a Mexican and shit. You think you want me to fucking run? Fuck you. Kiss my ass.
My mom was
soccer don't pay enough. I
can
don't really pay that much either.
You ain't got effective fun, EJ. We know you play like highlight and shit.
Hey, let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys
the
something.
highest paid athletes in the world, dude. Soccer players.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know hockey's only paying like 50, 60,000 when I was like in high school.
Well, at least they used to be one of the highest, but it's the danger of it. But the fucking soccer players.
Hey, Mongol's over here talking shit, right? I'm sitting here fucking, I'm in the voice chat for the Telegram playing the game. And he's sitting here fucking, he's snitching me out. He's fucking trying to be like low-key talking to me. And they can hear everything on the fucking microphone. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Shut the fuck up. They turn the microphone off.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. This FOMO 3D is only an hour away from exit scamming, and there's $299,000 in there. And you know, the last person to buy a key
Mr. Big
will get it. I just wonder how much money I need to buy that last key.
You're never going to get it, man. Stop playing it, okay? Listen, there are people who are, no joke, tenfold smarter than you, and this is not an insult. I'm just telling you that's exactly the way these games are rigged, okay? Because people like me, okay, developers and such, get word of these games. They rig up bots that are designed to always buy the last key at the last second faster and with more gas than you paid. So you will never, ever, ever win those games. The only way you win is by not playing them.
I know, but I mean, this one has been going on, and now it's finally draining. So there's $299,000.
Not saying that I build bots like that, but the point is that there are people out there who do things like that to beat people who think that, you know, they're going to be able to buy the last key or whatever. Man, I've seen it happen so many times, and honestly, man, I do not want to see you get caught up in that mess. Okay?
No,
Mike's still going to do it. He's a
gambler.
gambler.
A lot of gas, but
Mike's a degen.
I know, man. I know. I'm just looking out for, you know, looking out for friends too.
Draining, okay? It's
I know.
Draining now. It's down
But you heard him. He said, "I know, but," that was his answer. I know, but that means.
I'm just thinking, man, that's a lot of money. I hate to see it go to waste.
Well, just don't put any more of your money into it. It's not going to waste. You adding.
I've only got like $30 in this whole thing.
See, he sees that money and he's seeing it go to waste.
Actually, tell you what, if you want to look at it from a psychological perspective, that money is serving the greatest fucking use case of all time. It's getting people like you to start thinking that you have a chance of winning it, and thus it's growing the pile every time it does.
Well, I'm surprised that somebody
it's quite literally having the psychological effect that it's supposed to. It's a perfect monster.
I can't believe somebody's let it drain this far down. They haven't put another key in there.
Don't be greedy, Mikey. We don't need another lesson from Nigeria for your ass.
I know. Yeah. Okay, that's 58 minutes.
Psychological plays is they're going to let the timer get down. It's another psychological play, man. They're going to let the timer get down to a low point where people start thinking, "Oh, it's going to get close. It's going to get close," and then bam, they're going to put another one straight on top. That's going to set the timer right back up to where it started.
The first FOMO 3D, when it was ETH, got up to $12 million. So I can't believe this one's going to drain here.
Yeah, I know, right? That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, the guy spent $300,000 in gas that won it.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts. He choked up the entire network just to make sure that nobody could fucking get it.
That's right.
But yeah,
what was it?
So it was called FOMO 3D by Team Just. Back when it was called ExitScam.me. Basically, it was exactly like this FOMO 3D game that Mike is talking about, where you'd buy a key, and if you were the last person to buy it, and nobody else bought after you, well, then you'd get the entire pot of money that went towards buying those keys from everybody, and then the round would restart. Trouble is, the round would never finish because there'd always be somebody buying the last key, which adds extra time to the countdown whenever that happens. Now, what I just explained is basically, how people bought that shit to make sure that it never happens. And, yeah, that's...
How could anybody be that fucking stupid to even think that something like that is obtainable? Like, that's...
Because
some guy spent
welcome to
$300,000
crypto, man.
on gas. And
Welcome
won
to
$12 million
motherfucking crypto.
It blows my mind how stupid fucking people are.
Welcome to motherfucking crypto.
I still think it was an inside job. I think it was an inside job.
100%
Honestly,
it is, Mike. He's telling you, a developer who understands what they do on the back end.
Okay.
He's telling you it's a scam. 100%.
We'll find out in 57 minutes if this thing goes out.
Mike, you want to
and that's the thing. I mean, even a developer is one thing, but then even other people. You talk to people out in the Tron scene, right? Those who played Curvy AI or Just Game on Tron. Anybody out there who recognizes that will remember the same patterns of exactly the same thing happening. You'd buy the boxes, the timer would go down, and it'd jump back up again. It was all the way up to like $14 million in volume, and then everybody worked out, oh fuck, the timer in this thing is broken. That's exactly why Team Just went into hiding, is because that game is fucked. They've trapped everyone's money in it, and the only way to make it work is to feed off the dividends mechanism that they chucked into the side of it, which was nothing more than smashing P3D and FOMO 3D together into one contract.
So what, now nobody can get their money out of it?
That $14 million plus that keeps building up in that Curvy AI contract on Tron is perpetually folding over itself and building. People who think that they can play it and win at the last second, that timer keeps coming down, keeps coming back to zero that last minute, but it never pays out. The code is broken.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's broken, or somebody programmed it to be broken.
You be the judge of that when you do your fucking research, man. But yeah, that's I will leave that for you to determine.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
What is there? There's no money coming into it still, is there?
I don't think so. No, I think everybody's sort of alert to the fact that it's a defunct sort of equipment. But
you're right. PCM's probably Googling it right now, finding it, and putting money into it as we speak.
Oh, fuck
you. Leave Mike alone.
I'm just watching my BBS grow. I can't. It's like the debt clock. It just
Did you say you're watching your BBC grow? Man,
yeah,
your
my
wife is doing
BBC
that in
grow.
front of you
Yeah.
now?
You gonna entertain us with that story about how you invented copper wire, Mike? That penny that was thrown between you and your brother.
What the fuck are you saying? Come on, wake up.
Come on, that was pretty good. Don't be.
You would make a good mail delivery guy. I could see you delivering mail.
You heard about that postal worker that had like 1,000 kids and shit? You heard about him, right?
Show.
What up, Victor?
No.
You're muted.
Yeah.
You gotta unmute
You only
yourself.
see your eyeballs, Victor. You got. No.
You want to say something?
No,
you gotta unmute yourself.
Hey, that's the way Chris Baxter is seeing him, just from his eyes up.
You're I don't know if you have anything to say, Victor.
That's how I see all my friends, just from the eyeballs up.
Yeah, if you're gay. Except for me,
Hey,
you know
Chris,
what I look like.
What's that, Chris? What's that thing around your neck?
Oh, that's a pearl necklace. His black.
What's all that thing around your neck in that picture, Chris?
What are you
Are
talking
those
about?
That's like
onions?
that looks like a Hawaii necklace.
Yeah,
hey?
he was in Hawaii then.
Oh, I thought
That's
they
called
were
a
onions.
leg.
I've never seen a black lady.
No,
You never seen a black
that's a
lady?
leg.
I thought you just said you watch your wife and her boyfriend.
Fuck you.
that's Morpheus with the BBC.
Oh, okay. Oh, shots fired.
So, guys, don't forget to tune in Tuesday. Who do we got coming Tuesday?
Kid Rock.
No.
You're so stupid.
Ken Shamrock.
You're so stupid.
Ken Shamrock and his
He's so dumb. He's so fucking out of it.
I thought you said Kid Rock is coming.
No, no.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
off.
No, Eric and Kid Rock are like this, but Kid Rock's not really into crypto, so he's just hanging out with the accountant.
Hey,
And-
Kid
and
Rock
it-
is a
You're such a-
conservative too. He's a Trump lover.
Yep.
And the day after, we're gonna have OJ Simpson. He's coming out with a new coin called "I'm gonna kill you."
Kill Whitey.
O.J. Simpson got away with murder because of that fucking Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, but you know what he
Slid it
didn't get
into
away with?
politics, and he got a fucking Oscar for it.
Yeah, but you know what he didn't get away with? Taking his own shit back. They were like, we'll get him somehow.
Hey, hey Morpheus, I told you that karma's a bitch. So look at Johnny Cochran got him off for murder and then died a couple of years later.
Well, that's what happens when you get old, Mike. You die. You're just one of those guys that won't
Nah,
die.
he
One of
was
them
not-
miserable-
Only the good die young. Mike's living forever.
Mike's one of those miserable old people that's gonna live to be fucking 180.
Oh,
You're
he'll
gonna
be
have to
all
put
right.
up with me till the year 2050 at least.
I was just thinking today when I was watching the longer sheep token video about when you're like the hot girl and all of it, I was like, oh, at Mike's funeral, we're all gonna have to show up and like show everybody in his life outside of this world, like how he was portrayed to us, like with him as the hot girl and stuff.
If I make it to 2050, folks, I'm gonna be 100 fucking years old.
Wow.
You probably will make it that long because you're fucking miserable. you're miserable fuck with two Mustangs. You're gonna live that long.
It'll be fascinating either way.
Mike's wife is like, God, I hope not. I hope I die way before then.
Oh, she ain't. She do.
I just got a
She
notice
loves
from
him.
Social Security. I'm getting a 5.9% increase.
On Social Security?
Yeah,
I thought that all
5.9.
you motherfuckers are going to use it all up before my generation.
That's
can
right. I went
use
from
what we put in.
2000. I went from 2,200 to 2,400.
Good for
Thank
you,
you,
though.
all you young folks that are paying for it.
You did work your whole life, though, Mike.
Yeah, I know, but
You
you guys
earned
are
it.
keeping it alive, though.
You earned it. Now, if you don't
Not
work
for
right,
long.
I think you should just donate that back into the crypto community.
No, no, thank
He's like, no, thank you.
But you look at it this way with my Navy pension and my Social Security, I'm making like $6,400 a month. That's more than I was making when I was working.
and what did your wife make off of hers? Didn't she just force retire?
Yeah, but hers is only like 2,100. But she's
Yeah.
making all that money in those investments. That one, that CLM, she's making $1,600 a month on that thing.
Is that the oil one?
No, the oil one, she's making a little bit. But the CLM, she put $100,000 in that thing, and now it's worth $200,000, and the dividend every month is $1,600.
What is CLM?
It's a
shit.
stock fund. If you understand those stock funds, it trades on the market, but it's not like just a regular stock. It pays a really good dividend.
Well, that's the only kind of stocks I do is dividend paying. What type of company is it?
It's like a mutual fund. It's
Oh.
called a stock fund. It has like 5 or 6 companies. That's
Yeah,
included.
okay. Yeah, I know. Okay.
It has
cool.
Apple, Google, all the top one, Netflix, Facebook. All those are in there.
Yeah, when the market's doing good, those things usually pay really well, which the market hasn't even been doing that great. So good for her.
But she bought it when it was like $9 a share, and now it's over $14 a share. And she
Good for
has
her.
She had $100,000 worth.
She's the one with all the money. Mike's all like, honey, can I have some money, please?
Yeah, she's a rich bitch, I'll tell you.
Mhm.
But I'm making the house payment with my Navy thing, so it's tit for tat.
And your Navy pension is something you earn too, so
Well, that's from my injuries in Vietnam and all that stuff.
Exactly.
That's
what I
why
mean.
I'm 100%
And
disabled.
you're like one of the dumbasses that actually signed up for it too.
That's right. I gave up a career as a pro golfer because all my friends said I was a sissy to play golf. So I believed it.
You know, you should have told him to go shove it, man. Honestly.
I know. Well, hey, we were at Knott's Berry Farm. We were taking all kinds of drugs. I don't even know what I was taking. So I went along with them.
Yeah, I've heard this story
A
before.
couple of these and a handful of that.
Hey, I think Mike tells the truth about shit when it's like 50 years ago, because every time he does tell a story, whether he gets real detailed or not, he always says it was at Knott's Berry Farm, hanging out with his buddies.
Because that's really back in the 60s, that was cool. It didn't cost anything. You could just walk in. If you wanted to go on a ride, you had to buy tickets. That's when they had those e-tickets like at Disneyland. And so we used to hang out those benches that had the fake ladies, those wooden ladies. I'd hang out with them and put my arm around there and take some pills and have a good old fucking time.
Take some pills and have a good old fucking time. That's back when they used to do fucking. What were those ones again that I always hear about?
Speed and downers.
Well, I got a question. I actually have a serious question. Didn't you ever worry about splinters?
They weren't wooden. They were plastic. Okay, they were plastic. Okay.
Hey,
they put that coating on them. It was wood, but it had plastic coating.
But inside it didn't have plastic coating. That's why his dick broke. He got all those fucking infections when he was younger.
Man, back then you could get into Disneyland for like $10. Now it's like $150 to get in. They just raised the prices at Disneyland. They raised the price, and that's only for one park. That's not both parks.
Hey guys, Morpheus, I want to say good job today. You've been keeping the racist jokes down on all this whiteys. Very proud of you today.
Well, you know how I am.
Hey,
Someone tip this guy a racist token.
hey Morpheus, how come Michigan doesn't have any amusement parks?
I sure know how you is.
What was you saying, Mike?
Uncle Ruckus?
I said, how come Michigan doesn't have any amusement parks?
Who?
You don't have any amusement parks in Michigan. How
Yeah,
come?
don't they have some huge ones around Detroit?
They got some. They got some. They're open during the summer and in the fall and shit.
Don't have an open skeet range where they line up targets that have. Oh, I can't say that.
Don't you guys have a Six Flags in Michigan?
No, they don't. Those people can't afford it, Shane. That's why they didn't put it up there. They're all a bunch of
dude. My buddy,
some really nice places in Michigan.
Dude, yeah, my buddy moved there. He moved. He only lived there for maybe 6 months and sold the house and went back to Vegas because he couldn't handle the winters. But beautiful house, dude. He paid just over $600,000. 20-something acres. He had like 1,600 feet of private beach on whatever river that was coming into the lake. And he also had access to whichever Great Lake it was right there. And I mean, he had his own pond in his backyard that in the winter it would freeze over and they'd ice skate. And in the summer, him and his kids would go out there in the little paddle boat. He could stock fish in it. It was 12 feet deep. Like, the house was insanely awesome, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, how many millions did that cost you? And he told me. And then when he moved, I was like, why'd you move? He's like, I was way out in the middle of nowhere, and you were right. The winters fucking suck there.
Shane
they suck on a whole different level. Suck.
Yeah,
Shane,
Idaho,
Michigan has more Section 8 people than any other state in the United States. Okay.
Well, it depends on what part you live in, because you got to think about, like, yeah, if you're in Detroit, because they're all concentrated in these couple areas, but you go outside of those areas, it's like California. You go outside of all the shitty liberal areas, and it's like more country, redneck, like American loving Americans.
Hey, Morpheus, are you going to vote for that?
Huh? What's up?
You going to vote for that police chief for governor? Get that bitch out of there. You know, the police chief.
No, I just got some carts this week.
He's like, Morpheus still don't like police. Look at the color of his skin. He still don't like them.
No, here's
the police chief from Detroit, the black guy. He's running for governor.
Listen, Gretchen Whitmer can die slow and rest in peace. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. But other than that,
I like that guy. I forget his name. He did a great job in Detroit, the police chief. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no, I hear you, and I completely understand where you're coming from. But you can't replace one individual who's part of that
You can go to
grandiose
Riverside,
thing
right? You can
with
go.
another one
You can go
that's
there.
secretly part of that whole grandiose thing as well.
Wait,
So
he's not part of that shit. He's a fucking conservative. What are you talking about?
It's just like
Oh,
A lot of
see,
conservatives
now
are
you're
still part of it all,
look
Mike.
here. Now you're starting to pull a Chicago on us. I don't want
Mike,
to
no,
talk
Mike.
about it.
A lot of people on that other side are
That's
still
a good
really
time. They're
all
up
on the same fucking
so.
side, dude.
No,
You have to be able to, you
From the
have to
red
be able
light,
to,
you put 'em up there.
find the snakes in the grass, even on the side you like.
You're
You know?
listening
right.
to Chicago Brew
I
too
don't
much.
think
Well,
every Democrat is
I
a
can set it
horrible,
up for
horrible
you,
human
but
being, but I'm not going to take the time
you
to
gotta
go
have
through them to
Telegram on
find
your
the
phone.
good ones, right?
right there you go.
I don't
But
think
I
they're
don't.
terrible.
I don't think Mike has heard of Republican in name only,
Yeah,
or
rhinos,
any
Michael
kind of
rhinos.
right, right. I mean, he just doesn't get it. Oh, he's a Democrat, Joe,
Mitt
or he's
Romney, bro.
Republican. He's one of us. He won't
Mitt
stab us in the
Romney.
back.
The only way Mitt Romney could have gotten elected in Utah is to be a Republican. So he's a Republican, but he is a rhino. You know, he always would vote against, no matter what Trump wanted, he'd
No,
always
I'd
vote
listen to
against
that
him.
police chief. He sounds too good to be
I don't
true.
know
So
about him to make an opinion, but
yeah.
you can't always, just because they're conservative and you're conservative, think that they always have the best.
If you
interest.
notice that they didn't burn many buildings down in Detroit because he had his boys in line there, okay? He kept the crowd, kept the Black Lives Matter and all that bullshit at bay. So they didn't
The
burn
floor
much
just fell out
down
the
in
bottom on
Detroit.
these fucking sheep.
Really?
Isn't that right,
Yeah,
Morpheus? They didn't burn
I'm-
much down in Detroit.
I'm hating my life right now.
Right.
Totally.
Why? How
But
much did you put into these things?
a good amount, but I want to keep
Good
buying.
amount.
I want to buy some more at the floor right now. I just, don't want to be stupid.
Are they going to
swoop
do
them
a
all
rug
up, man.
pull on your sheep?
Yeah. No, there's no rug pull. It's just people are playing a game. It's a game where, you got
It's like
sheep
it's a game
minted.
where you lose your money. You just-
Listen, no. No, listen. The way the guys that I was explaining this to, while I was explaining the drip to, they go, "Oh, this is just like Wolf Game," and I'm like, "Drip." I'm like, "How do you figure?" They're like, "Well, you fucking gotta, kind of outrun the people selling." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I never thought about it that way. Yeah, I guess this is the original drip. This is the original Wolf Game." You just don't have wolves and sheep, you just have fucking drip coins.
Are you
It's
in it
almost the same
too deep to
concept.
get out now?
Well, I'm making a good amount. Right now the price is just falling out of the floor, but at this price right now, I'm making a good amount per day still.
But like
I
it's falling like through the floor of your single wide and like all the way to like the dirt underneath, or what are we talking? Like
I'm talking about where it sits right now. Where it sits right now is
You're single wide.
Right.
Not even a double wide.
Nah, he said single wide. Yeah.
as it sits right here on the floors and the shittiest of shittiest. It's making me about what I would make if I had a good week in a good restaurant. So there you go.
And that's not a McDonald's.
You'll ROI in about 2 months.
Hey, who said Chicago's name? He said, "Keep my name out of your filthy discussion of mistruths."
Oh God.
Who said his name?
No one said his name.
I did. I said Morpheus is starting to sound like Chicago.
Oh. Should have known it was you.
Then how come he deletes it after he puts it in there?
Because you get to see it and then you don't.
I still see it. There it is, right there.
It'll be gone. Give him about.
He deleted it now.
No, he'll delete it soon enough.
Well, on our end, we still see it.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's just been posted onto the live stream, so it's never deletable.
Yeah. Yep.
Who's
in
in
Cinnamon
20?
Holy shit! Did we just take the concept of NFTs and turn it into a stream?
What in the bloody hell? I think this guy's drinking too many Fosters.
Right.
It's immortalized. It's on the internet. It's like it's carved into the stream.
This
False dad.
salmon 20 that's in the chat. He doesn't write very good English. Wonder where he's from. Eggs from his ass. What is
Go
that?
somewhere else. I've been reading it in his accent, like trying to imagine.
I know. He goes, Who he spells who
Yes.
HWO Vance.
Yes, I will definitely be sacrificing for Pulse Swap.
GI to Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
What are you
doesn't know how to
doing?
spell or
3
doesn't know how
licking
to-
on you, 6 persons.
Why don't you stop being a dick, Mike?
Well, why doesn't he learn how to speak fucking English correctly or type?
Mike,
That's
hey,
what
he's
we
doing
got
better
here.
than you would do in
Yeah,
any
I was
other
gonna say.
language.
I was gonna say he's doing better than you in a fucking slurred. You almost sound like you're slurring your speech.
Yeah, dude, his English is as good as yours, and this is your language.
Look what he says. Have to leave, go somewhere.
Go somewhere else.
Did
See,
you
the difference
boot it?
between him and the guy in the comments is he's still on the stream.
Did you boot him?
Did you vote him?
Yeah, you can come back and look. I didn't know to vote him.
That was a perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh. Oh, fuck.
He's gonna
He's
come
got a
on.
whole lot quieter in here, though, huh?
Hey, he's gonna come on and start screaming and cussing at him and blaming Morpheus for what.
You guys pick on Mike
You
so
know,
much, honestly.
Look,
You're gonna give the guy a heart
I
attack.
clicked the wrong button. There, Mike. I didn't mean to boot you. I'm sorry, buddy. Come back. Come back. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to this wrench, man. I'm sorry I booted you.
He's got
Can you
those.
come back?
He's got those sausage fingers.
Yeah, I fat fingered it, man.
It was eye for an eye with me. He's being rude to somebody in the comments. I'll be rude to him real quick.
Never come up here except for this house.
Go somewhere else.
Oh,
And,
shit.
hey, is that
Hey,
one
guys.
guy that used to come on all the time that would be like drunk and fucking talk shit to us and we could barely understand it? Remember Morpheus? I can't remember his name. And you and I would always like try and do our impression of him.
Right.
Have to leave you. Go somewhere else.
This was Russian guy, yeah?
No,
Russian
he
guy?
wasn't. He lived right on the border, but he wasn't Russian.
Austria. He was from Austria. No?
No. Was it maybe not Finland?
Finland?
Norway.
Norway.
Norway. Yeah, Norway. I think touches Russia. I think it
Speaking
was
of Norway, where's that fucking HC guy? Or HC
Yeah, what happened to him?
HC?
Yeah, our Finnish buddy.
Where's
Damn.
Klaus?
He looked like a
Where's Klaus?
He looked like a Viking.
He was our resident Finnish drunk guy.
Right. He's pretty funny, man. I think he had trouble understanding us, though. You know, he was the translation. He would wait a little bit.
Was pretty good though. Like he would
He
even
was.
like some of his. He would even say some like slang shit to us, and I was like, how the fuck did he know that one? But you got to think. He's at our age and he grew up with like MTV and stuff.
I brought him in off
Sure, yeah.
Twitter, so because he saw some reply or something of mine in an NFT chat. He was trying to, I don't know, it was like an NFT post or something.
He's like, yeah, I'm a big fan.
Right. And I was like, yeah, well, we got some NFT guys over here if you got any questions. And he ends up showing up.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't even the guy I was talking to or replying to. This guy came out of nowhere and just fucking. That's funny.
He's like, yeah, I'm here for NFTs, yeah. You do NFTs, yeah? Okay, I'm here for that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for the NFTs, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here for
Yeah,
that.
we got 16 people out there all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Welcome
guys,
to the stream.
don't forget, you guys got to tune in Tuesday. We got to fucking. And guys, if anybody wants to invest into Ken Shamrock's Coin Valor, do us a favor and wait till after he's on our live stream so he can see potentially a jump of what our community can do.
Well,
So,
I already went into the what the fuck was it? We did some
pre-sale thing.
Pre-sale thing, yeah. And
I
think our
did
coins
too.
are locked up or something.
Yeah, for 3 months it'll be
Yeah.
from launch. But
Yeah.
anybody who hasn't, like, let's wait till after Ken and his team is on here. There's gonna be at least Ken, Steven, who's his business partner with like the whole fighting thing.
Yeah.
That's a guy I've been dealing with a lot. Their marketing guy, and then probably Captain Awesome.
Nice.
So that way they could all tell us about everything and shit.
Yeah, because he's working with the Greed guy, right? Captain Awesome.
Yep.
Sweet.
I do have a couple questions. Like I am going to ask, like, why BNB versus BUSD? Because a lot of people have been going to the BUSD. Even H&W was supposed to originally be a BNB, then they changed it to BUSD. It's just it makes more sense to have a stable coin that's backing you.
Yeah, in case the market tanks.
Instead of all the flux.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because all your liquidity is back. That's why Hex shifted all their liquidity over to USDC.
Okay. Well, because
Yeah,
that's
it
like
was back. It was backed by ETH mostly in the beginning.
That has to be one of the most silliest moves ever, if you ask me, though. And I mean, this may just be an uneducated 2 cents worth, but I'll tell you why. It's because USDC contracts have the ability to blacklist addresses from transfer and usability of the token contract. So at any point in time, if one of those authorities that happens to have a finger in Center USD gets to decide, hey, we don't like Hex, we think Hex sucks, or for whatever reason, we don't want Hex to operate, they can blacklist the Hex addresses and stop those motherfucking liquidity tokens moving.
Yeah.
What?
That's why things are better to be based on the base.
That's always the
on all stables they can do this. You're saying, or
dude, USDC is a centralized stable coin.
But what about like BUSD or like DAO?
That too.
Yeah, because that's centralized through
DAI.
Paxos or something. Whoever.
Okay, what about DAI? What about DAI?
Yeah, isn't DAI supposed
DAI
to be
is
centralized?
fucking is the good one.
DAI is the good one.
Yeah, DAI is actually a fully decentralized,
realistically,
partially collateralized stable coin.
So DAI is who you
Here's
really
something
want.
for you. If people on the whole in the crypto scene were smart, okay, and I mean, I'm not calling anyone stupid. I'm just saying if people in the whole scene were smart, this is when we'd seize an opportunity, like when an algorithmic stablecoin like $B comes around, okay, and if we'd actually adopted it and used it in the way it was intended, instead of just trying to yield farm it for the instant APY gains like everybody does and then fucks off to the next project 2 weeks later. If everybody actually adopted an algorithmic stablecoin the way it was supposed to, then perhaps for a minute, we wouldn't have the problem where the liquidity is now based on such a centralized stablecoin.
Well, that's BT's dream with Trunk, is to bring it out of the...
But even then, they can still freeze up his token by blacklisting the trunk address from moving BUSD tokens.
Yeah, sure.
75% of his collateral can be completely frozen if they decide that his shit is like not cool with BUSD. It's
So we need to use DAI for any potential stable coin that we want to use because fuck Uncle Sammy, right? He's a bitch, right?
Pretty much.
What is DAI? It's an ERC20, right?
I mean, it started as ERC20, but it's got instances on like all the major chains.
It's one of the only fully decentralized.
It's more decentralized than the others, but still one to be wary of.
It still has a slight centralized aspect.
Okay, and then what's the concern that you're saying we need to be wary of it, of DAI?
Well, ultimately, it's still written by people. It's still got a foundation managing it. They're still yet to liquidate the foundation that maintains it to put it back into community control. So, I mean, there is still that element of centralization, like Sheep says. This is why, again, I'm just, standing and saying, look, realistically, this is why properly algorithmic stablecoins need to be revisited by developers. We need to re-bring this concept back into the DeFi scene and take another go at it. Because if we do and we can get it right, then we can remove the dependence on these centralized stablecoins and actually properly tell those who are trying to control our crypto, go fuck yourselves. This is our money. This is our system.
What is MIM? MIM? Is that another one?
Oh no, I think he meant to say your mom, but like.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Truly decentralized ones.
Cross wants to talk about my dead mom. You're absolutely right, Shane.
Hey, he didn't realize it, dude.
Right.
He
Kick him when he's
didn't
down.
harm by it.
Because he got all the black yo mama jokes.
Hey,
yo mama's so fat.
If she's no longer with us, she's kind of decentralized now. I mean, he's not wrong.
That's terrible. No, MIM is like another stable coin out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's not completely unfuckable with. That's all I'm saying.
Right?
Yeah.
No. We want the unfuckability.
Well, at the end of the day, they control the fucking banks that gets us our cash. So, you know,
Well, that's it. That's it too. So you know, touche, honky.
if you can't cash out, you're fucked. Period.
As I said,
Yeah,
touche,
seriously.
Pretty much, that's where like they I mean they pretty much got us by the balls.
Yeah, man.
That's when your imaginary money stays imaginary.
That is until, like, as I said before, people start.
And they're laughing like you are.
You're right. They're like, oh my god.
I mean, I'd really like to see people, you know, pick their favorite coin and, you know, fucking start actually doing day-to-day trading it. Like, what's stopping you from going down the road and paying your friend back with $100 of hex, you know, rather than $100 cash?
Because why the fuck? Because I'd rather have $100 cash than $100 of hex.
I'd rather have $100 in sheep.
Yeah, there you go. I'll take $100 in GFI, but I won't take $100 in hex.
Okay,
dude, I'll build a fucking sheep wallet, bro. We'll launch it on the Apple Store.
Pick a token, any token.
Sheep wallet.
Pick a token or coin, any token or coin over the US dollar, okay? And the point is that you can totally determine the value of that, right, by getting the right amount of tokens or coins, you know, to pay someone back the right amount. So why don't you? You know, it's literally just about adoption and use case. It doesn't have to stop at the computer, people. You know,
people. Just like Foster's doesn't have to stop at your lips.
Cross had me interested in this meme for a second. He said meme is a stable coin called Magic Internet Money. Funny enough, it's on the Abracadabra Money Protocol. With all that symbolism there, there's a Trojan in there somewhere, buddy. I can almost promise you. All that symbolism, especially with the abracadabra shit. Yeah, nah, I'm cool on that.
With that? Abracadabra.
You didn't watch that 5-hour video I sent you. Shut the fuck up. You would know. You would know if you watch that.
That's an abracadabra, B.
Abracadabra, B. Abracadabra.
Nah, there's a Trojan in there somewhere.
Last I heard, they fired one of the fucking board guys, and he dumped his fucking bag.
Yep, the guy who took over Hobbs' position, like when Hobbs and his team
the guy that
transitioned
took over Hobbs, they fired him, and he dumped his bag.
Yeah.
So they split into two companies basically, and there can be only one.
Like, well, dude, the guy
No,
who
just
took
Hobbs
over,
went on to do his own thing, and that guy took his place.
the guy who took his squad, Decker, him and his team were assholes. They literally all of a sudden showed up on the night of launch. A lot of people on the team like didn't even know who the fuck they were. They were like fucking muting admins in the group and shit. And Felly was one of them too. He's like, bro, even I got muted because I was talking, trying to get help, and this guy no one had ever even heard of comes in and mutes me. He's like, well, none of this fucking FUD and whatever. And I think it was JMFD was like, actually, I know that guy. He's my friend. He's not fudding. He needs help with a legitimate issue because I was already messaging him too, like trying to get this figured out because it was that issue that where it was supposed to only be able to sell 20% of your tokens, so you couldn't dump. And I went to sell one BNB worth of Jenny's, one BNB to get my money back out of it. And it sold all of her fucking Ronin. Now, looking back, it turns out to be like it probably wasn't the worst idea because she still made out pretty good, and it put her in a good position to start with H&W, which helped her do the down payment for her car.
Nice.
So Ronan's at 0007052. So yeah, now dump it, Hervé. No.
Hey, Victor.
Whatever.
Victor, are you totally new to crypto, or do you know anything at all?
Victor Murillo.
I'm pretty sure that Victor, if you're talking, you're on mute. But I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard his voice yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm pretty sure that's Chris's buddy that I've talked to on the phone before.
Hey, yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
there we go.
There you go. Well, I'm
Have
pretty
you been
new
trying to
this.
talk?
What's that?
Have you been trying to talk? Because you've been on mute.
This is new to me, so I've been trying to play around with all this right here.
Okay.
So how much knowledge do you got, man, with crypto? None at all? Or a little bit?
You can say I'm just listening and absorbing like a sponge.
Hey, aren't you the one that worked with Chris at Precision?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I talked to you before. I'm Shane.
Yeah, hey Shane. Yep,
What
that's
up?
me.
Yeah, I'm the one who got
You
Chris
came out
into
here
that.
with your girlfriend, I think, over in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure did in that sexy ass Corvette, and I just bought one. Oh, Chris, there's something wrong. Chris got that shitty ass fucking internet because he lives in fucking Georgia. It's
Single wide.
Single wide. There he is.
There he is.
In and out. In and out. In and out.
Chris, how's your single wide, buddy? You're on mute, Chris, if you didn't know.
I got your single wide coming right through your slide.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that tiny little wiener of yours. I got a triple wide. I got a triple wide, quadruple fucking length. That's right.
Hey, I got Vic in the group. You all see that, but he's new to the crypto game and he's still learning. He's a diamond hand kind of guy, but he's a shit coiner. So he's got some time on his hand in the next few weeks. He really wants to learn, so he's going to be in the
Victor, you said?
Yeah, Vic.
Okay.
So he's going to be in the Degen protocol for the next few weeks, trying to catch up and learn the game.
We need more black guys. We have enough beaners, man.
Oh
shit!
Vic is one that can give it out too, so I love it. So.
I know. We'll take it easy the next few days here.
Hey Vic, chime in, talk some shit.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's getting a read for how everybody else deals it out first, and then he's going to come back tenfold. You just watch. This guy's a psycho in the making.
Oh yeah, trust me. He's gonna fuck everybody's game up.
I've seen this pattern before. I feel a disturbance of the force.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Who we have for black guys? We got Al Sifa,
which just he recently came back.
Mr. Cabal Coin, XRP, and
Solo-y.
Solo, yeah.
You kinda.
Me kinda.
Yeah.
Because I'm mixed. You never seen a black Chicano before?
A black
Watch it.
Chinese.
Watch it. Look, I'll stab you. You remember?
What about your Chinese
Remember?
side, eh? What about your Chinese side, eh?
Oh yeah. I kung fu your ass too, Wilo, all day. Mm-hmm.
Morpheus is like 4 of the 5 major races on this planet: black, Hispanic, Caucasian, and Asian. The only thing he's missing is what's the other one? Because Middle Eastern are considered Caucasian.
I Asian with big cock.
Oh, Indian. Oh, like Native American. Wait, are you Native American Indian too?
Oh yeah. I'm like. No, hold on. I'm only 2/3 slap a hoe.
But still, dude, if you even have Indian in you, you literally have
2/3 slap a hoe.
all 5
Slap
of
a
the
hoe.
world's major races. You're fucked up.
My mama was never hoe.
Like, you must really have an inner
Never
struggle.
ever.
If you're all 5 of the major fucking races all in one.
No.
Like, part of you wants to work so hard and
no
the other part
native.
wants to sleep all day.
No native, Shane. No native.
Oh well,
No.
then
Just the 4, buddy. Just the
So
4
then you-
horsemen of the
so
plot.
then you don't like to get
The
drunk.
4 horsemen. Like the 4 horsemen. No, I don't like to get drunk. No.
Then you're not. Yeah. So there goes the native.
I don't even like to smoke weed. I like edibles. So yeah, that tells you something. Right there.
That's probably the Asian part of you.
I don't like enforcing stereotypes. The black man that smells like marijuana when he shows up to the job interview. No, I'm eating my shit when I show up to the job interview. so you can't tell I'm high. I got the Visine drops, and I'm like, how
Well,
many
you can
lunch
always say
breaks
you're
do we
Chinese
get?
anyways. You're like, yes, I'm Chinese and black. It's quite a difficult combination. Just so they know, so they don't have to ask. Because white people are always scared to ask. I want to ask him what he is, but I don't want to offend him.
Yeah, my Navy recruiters exploited the hell out of that. Oh, we got a low Chinese quota. You got to go under Chinese, man. Yeah, now we know about the other stuff. We don't care. When you talk to the division officer, you're gonna tell him you Chinese, and that's how you identify. I was like,
What?
okay, this I shit you the fuck not. I'm deadly serious. Yes,
Oh. See,
they
this
were
is
low, they were low on their Chinese quota. I went
numbers
as
mean
full
more than
Chinese to join the Navy.
when numbers mean more than actual fucking trait or merit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
They were low on their Asian
agents they have to have
Well, meeting
agents.
the
They got to
quota,
have smart
you know.
people on the boat. So they got to have the agents to be smart, and they got to have the white guys because somebody has to work for the other guys that aren't. So you know what I'm saying.
And I had a lot of Filipino homies and shit in San Diego too. So I mean, it wasn't far fetched. It was just like, yeah,
Here's
okay.
Mr. Pig. I don't know. He didn't come back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's mad. He mad as hell. He gonna talk shit. I bet you talk shit for at least 15 minutes.
Look at the next thing he said. Look at that one. Probably typing out his private keys to some Nigerian.
From a Nigerian.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Trust me, he is mad as fuck. Oh, I know his blood pressure got up there, worked.
Oh my god, that is funny.
And I don't know if he bought the fact that I said that I was the one who booted him out or not. But if he did, that made him like 3 times more angry right there.
Right.
That made him like 3 times more angry.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh my god.
That
I
is
love
funny.
that guy.
do your Nigerian accent, Morpheus.
Yeah, you're pretty good with it.
Please come, Mike. Come back to the show right now. We won't kick you out no more this time. Come back and bring your private keys.
Come back.
Bring to us your private keys. Come on, Pisca. Come back. Come back to the show. Yeah, he's like, fuck you, Morpheus. What did he say? He was grumpy as fuck. Hold on, let me see that one again.
Grumpy as fuck. Trying to get a watch. What are the DPs? Oh, that's funny. Oh, you were at DP's house?
Oh, there's a nice one for fucking Morpheus right there.
Oh, there goes the tweaker again. Okay. Hiding your raving homosexual tendencies in the Navy, communal showers.
You don't have to hide it there. That's why he went in the Navy, because it's like, in the Navy. Like, I was going to join the Navy at one point, and my cousins were all like,
And they said you were too gay, Shane? They're like, this was before Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
I had a
Like,
cousin
you're telling.
I had a Marine, an Army, and an Air Force were my 3 older cousins, and I was the youngest. And I was thinking about going into the Navy, and they were like, we were all there at Christmas, I remember, because they were all, one was about to go to the Air Force, the other 2 were on leave and home. And they were all like, yeah, of course, this little faggot would be the one to go to the Navy. And I was like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Like, I'm a welder. I was a welder already at that age and certified. And they're like, yeah, all the fags always go to the Navy, a bunch of fags on a boat fucking each other. And I was like, what? Like, fuck, you guys ruined it. I was thinking I was going to go to the Navy and, like, go around the world and just banging chicks everywhere. And they're like, no, it's a bunch of people banging each other on a boat.
There's some scary shit in submarine school. Let me tell you something. You know, all these other chiefs seem very heterosexual until there was this one. I guess he was only on Trident ballistic missile subs and whatever. And then he just like, I mean, it was like he was almost out of the closet. He was like, I never been on a fast boat. I was like, this motherfucker. And I was fresh out of boot camp too. I was just like, okay, so So I went down. I'm like, so if I fell out of sub school, you know, I was like, I fell out of sub school. You know what I'm saying? Well,
My
can
asshole was straight.
is there a surface electronics program?
What, you were trying to get on a sub?
But no, I
Oh,
already had.
never. I'm too tall, anyways. They told me right away that I was too tall for subs. And I
No,
was like, good.
you would be fine for a ballistic missile submarine. A fast attack submarine, you'd be fucked. You'd be like senior Chief Green when he retired, Master Chief Green.
Yeah,
He
I
had a
was told
hunchback.
that. Yeah, I was told that like my height at 6'4", that I was too tall. They were like, "Well, you can never go on a submarine." I was like, "Good, because I don't fucking want to." Did I say I want to go on a submarine? Because
You
I
could
was.
do missile subs.
No,
You could do missile
do it.
subs,
I still wouldn't.
but not fast attack. Attack subs, yeah, you're fucked because they're all made for short little motherfuckers like Fag Rabbit, man.
Yeah,
He'd be perfect.
my buddy who had bought that property in Minnesota or Michigan, he was a Special Force Navy, but he used to do is he used to board pirate ships, dude. I don't remember what he wasn't a SEAL, some other Special Forces, and they would go boarding pirate ships like Somalian pirates mostly, and just fucking eliminate everybody on the fucking ship. And then a lot of times he said they would just leave the ship out there then with just all the bodies. They'd go out there, eliminate the fucking threat, leave them out there. Sometimes they would torch the boats. Sometimes they would take the boats. But it was our fucking military going in. And he said, you had to be a short guy, like a guy my height. He said, no way. Because they had to be able to run like full force sprints through these fucking boats because they would know the layout of the boat before they got in, you know. And he said that they would come just running in, just fucking full speed running, sprinting through the fucking place, just taking out pirates. And sometimes they would come across people that they took captive, and he said they never had one casualty. Like he said they were that good. Like they'd come in, it'd be so fast, they'd get the pirates, the other people are safe. But you don't realize like the government has shit like that, special forces like that.
And that don't sound like. I mean, I hate to say it, but that don't sound like Navy. That sounds like Coast Guard.
No, he was.
And the Coast Guard doesn't do shit.
No, he was Navy. Like,
Okay.
because I've seen all of his shit, and he still was doing. He was in my band. He was a singer of my band, and so then he would have to once a month. He was teaching at the NP school at Nellis. That's what he had to do for the reserve part for like 5 years. You know, he had to reserve out, and so he had to do that, and then like once a year he had to disappear for 2 or 4 weeks to go on like go play their little war games and shit. And then he'd come back.
That's Black Ops shit, dude. That's Black Ops shit.
No, but this
he
was
shouldn't have been talking about that at all.
He was but he was like all of his Navy credentials. He had all over his walls, you know, in the house and shit. Like his gay, because I used to make fun of him with his gay little sailor hat when he got out of fucking boot camp, and he's like, I guarantee you that gay little sailor would have fucked you up. I was like, oh please, look at that gay little sailor, cute outfit. But he was special. Now he works for the FAA. He's a flight crash investigator.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he does now. But
I used to enjoy watching that. I used to
Sheep
enjoy
might
watching that
know
TV
him.
show.
Sheep, do you know who Lonnie? Do you know Lonnie? He was a singer. He looked a lot like Chase. Like he was in the scene for a long time.
Who?
Lonnie. He looked a lot like Chase Graven or whatever his name is. He looked a lot like Chase. He had bald head. He was one of my singers for the end of like the Truth Behind Lies, the last band I was in, but he was in the music scene for probably about 10 years. Yeah,
what's his name again?
Lonnie Campos is his name.
Maybe.
But yeah, he was special forces. He was in for like 6 or 8 years.
What was he in a band or something?
Yeah, I can't remember what other bands he was in other than mine, but he was in a couple bands before, and I think one band after. But then soon after, like he tried another band, and then he went off and got his pilot's license, and then all of a sudden he's working for the FAA, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, my years in the service. He's like, special forces, like you're decorated special forces. He's like, you get jobs, certain jobs like that easier.
Huh.
So, like, lucky bastard. But I mean, it's smart. He always was smart. He owned the Sand Dollar like about 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. the Sand Dollar, who's been there since the 70s. All of a sudden, it changed its name to the Bikini Bar. And when it changed its name to the Bikini Bar, boom, went downhill. He bought it and turned it into the Bikini Bar, and it went to shit. And then he had that Bar Rescue come in, and they renamed it like something 70 Bar 702 or some shit. And now it's back to the Sand Dollar, but he tried his hand at because dude, he's a Jew. So he said all he had to do was he hid his tattoos, went to synagogue, and he literally told like they have like rich old guys you can go talk to about money. And he said he went to the synagogue, started going for a while, went and had a meeting with a couple of old Jewish guys, and they gave him $100 fucking grand as a down payment on the business. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it pays to be a Jew. I was like, what about your tattoos? He's like, you think I'm stupid? I wear fucking long sleeves all around him because it's a big no-no. Like, he can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery because of his tattoos.
These Kronos chimps sold out today. That's a good sign. Somebody fucking cleaned them out. Some whale came in and bought them all.
No, I never prosper. I never played basketball. I never was good at it. You know, I'm a white guy. Like, you're an African. You're more gifted in that.
Wow, that's not racist at all.
No, it's not. That's a positive
Do
thing.
you hear that, Prosper? Because you are black, you can play better ball than Shane.
Yeah, it's racist.
You can dunk on his white ass.
What the fuck? It's not fair. That's
You
racist.
dunk on him. And then when he gets angry,
sport. Because
you can slap him.
You got to be a giant white guy to be able to slam dunk. It's a racist sport. I'm going to start a fucking movement. Basketball is racist against white people. Because once black people came in, I think they started raising it higher and higher and higher to where the white people couldn't reach it. And it's like a cruel joke to us. You got to be like Larry Bird height.
You want to
Even
see
Larry
my Kronos
Bird,
chimp?
he didn't slam really, did he? He was more of a shooter. I think. I mean,
He was just like an acrobat, man.
he didn't slam very often, did he? I know he did sometimes. But I'm
My
sure
latest NFT purchase.
Yeah. You got to get that made on a shirt.
The Kronos chimp.
Island boy.
He's orange.
Yep.
He's orange.
You're black.
Okay.
We don't see nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
You see those
Take your
boys
punk
got
ass to
booed off
bed.
stage?
What? Yeah,
You
they
see the
did.
Island boys? Yeah, they got booed off stage, man. That was fucking awful.
They've probably been booed off stage every time they've ever played live, and they're not going to stop though because they're still getting paid. Why would they? I would just fucking eat that shit up and be like, "That's right, bitches,
Yeah.
boo me," because guess who's getting paid and guess who paid to be here?
I know
I'd be running right now.
Yeah, true.
I'd be
CRO
like, "That's
taking a
right,"
dip.
and all you motherfuckers
Yeah, hey,
paid to be
well,
here.
I converted mine into stable coins, so I'm going to buy at a lower price and get more coins.
Nice.
Yeah, see, now Morpheus walks away. He was feeling that knife. He was feeling that knife today.
I think he went to go slap himself a fat white woman.
Yep, there we go. Cooling off the hand. There we go. Yep.
Yeah, he went to go smack a fat white woman. And what happens when you smack a fat white woman is mayonnaise just goes everywhere.
Yeah, Bitcoin's looking embarrassed as fuck right now. I haven't even been looking at the market.
Yeah, I just looked too.
Oh shit.
Define value. I was talking to him. He said that if Bitcoin gets to 53.5, he's putting everything in the table.
Yeah.
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 I thought.
Well,
I don't know. I
my
thought.
farm's gonna take a dip.
Dude, we have over 1,200 people now in the Telegram. That's pretty fucking big.
I know, dude. It's fucking growing fast.
Yeah,
Very
it's
fast.
fucking
Yes.
Awesome. It's good.
It's only going to get bigger too once this project launches.
Man, that's
It's
what she
fucking-
says. Actually, that's what I tell her. It's only going to get bigger too.
We're going to the fucking moon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I tell him you're going to go about to go to heaven, girl. Oh, that's something different we're talking about.
My auto farm probably wrecked. Yep.
I was
Auto farm's wrecked.
talking about my penis. Yeah, my big penis. That's what I was talking about.
Why
It's
are
all
you
right.
whispering like Biden?
You still
You're
paying?
right. Why the fuck are you whispering like Biden, motherfucker? Huh? You trying to talk her into a jab? You're like, it's one little prick and it'll be all over with.
When I want to be creepy, I just whisper. I learned it from Biden.
Oh boy.
Just whisper if you want to be creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes.
Okay. Okay.
I did that. I think I poopied myself now.
Yeah, I seen that video of him where he was talking about, oh, they wiped me clean. I'm clean now. You didn't see that?
What did he say to the Pope? Did he say I'm a famous African American athlete, or did he say this is from a famous African American athlete as he handed him whatever he handed him?
I don't know.
Whatever it was like even the Pope was like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Like,
No, he knew what was wrong with him. He knew he's suffering from dementia. The Pope knows he's demented,
yeah, but
dude.
I think the Pope's part of the that bad
Of course.
part.
Right.
You know what I found it. You know what I think was
that's
absolutely the most funny though is when Biden like couldn't help, but he dropped his cags in front of royalty. That was fucking funny.
Fuck, that guy. I can't believe how anybody, like, the whole world, even if they won't publicly say it, every world leader has to know this guy is a fucking joke. Like, they didn't have to like Trump. They might have been like, God, I fucking hate that guy. But they were like, I fucking hate that guy, and I can't fucking test him because he'll be like, oh yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna tweet a bunch of shit about you. Then I'm gonna fucking come after you. They knew it.
Don't get angry, Shane, because of the fire and the fury will come after anyone's ass.
Right.
Oh yeah. Tell Rocket Man I will send the fire and the fury after his ass. Yeah, I remember. That was actually pretty fun. They were clowning the shit out of him. It's like, yeah, you need to be a scary motherfucker. You don't need to be on TV talking about, I'm clean now. They wiped me. Which Joe Biden does. So you might get a strike from what I just said, man. I'm sorry. It's like that video from Hunter that you got in trouble for. You remember that one?
No, we should play it. I don't remember.
No.
What if we mute it so there's no music?
It wasn't a music strike, fucker.
Shut up! I know. You're no fun, dude.
Shane's trying to set you up for failure, man.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to blame it on you.
Oh, you just gonna blame the black man again?
Oh wow.
Yeah, guess what? You know why?
This show's never getting monetized.
I was about to say, man, honestly, 2 minutes in on this show and your monetization just goes out the fucking window, eh?
Look, there's sheep. There's sheep right there living on his boat. That one right there, the big one. Look at that.
Thank fuck for crypto, right?
Right. Hi, sheep.
Yeah.
Island boy Shane. Right there. There he is. See that?
Thank fuck for crypto. Oh,
I know.
Yeah,
Thank God.
I would never make it if I was trying to
Without
make
crypto,
a
I
wage on
never would have been
YouTube.
able to afford these sheep for Jennifer, guys.
Oh, gnarly, dude. Nice.
Yeah. They're pretty styling, man. Tell you
what. Bet Rabbit wants to suck on them puppies.
She's wearing these beauties
Right
here. Look at those. She is gonna wear these beauties when we go to Vegas just for Fag Rabbit. Look at that. And he's gonna be like sucking all over her cute little toes and getting all up in her toe jam right there. Getting up under there. Just getting up under there. Uh-huh. Just tickling her little over here. Tickle.
Oh
wow.
Yeah. They're gonna
You make me throw up, Shane.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the kind of bike I have, but I don't have that badass paint job. I like that paint job.
Is that a trike or is that a bike? Oh, that's a bike.
Those are the bags.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's a
Saddleback.
Victory cross country. It looks like it's an 8-ball. Yeah, it's all blacked out motor. So it's the same bike, only mine's all black. And I don't have the big rim. That's more of like, I don't know, Morpheus. It seems like it'd be more his style if you catch him drifting.
Well, do they make those? Do they make those for men?
Yeah, that's what that's for. That's for a man. That's probably a black dude's bike by the front, big front rim.
I mean, you know,
Really?
Probably.
I've always wanted one of those bikes with the raked out front. You know,
Dude, I have guys in
chopper
my
style
clubs.
thing.
In my club, I have guys in Vegas, 30-inch front rim.
Oh, get fucked.
Why? Why?
Because you can.
Hey,
Why not?
Morpheus. Because I don't want to say anything that is going to make us look bad right now, but you get what I'm saying.
Right, I know what you're saying already. I know what you're saying, and it's racist. It's racist. Your facial expression is racist.
They also got like 3,000 watt fucking stereos in there on their bikes, like literally 1,200 to 3,000 watts, because they keep competing with each other and one upping each other down there. But
SUV alternators on the motherfuckers and all kinds of shit,
is
right?
that a turbo? No, that's an alternator. Like what? Oh, you'll get it in a second. Turn that.
That's the only way we can power the electronics. And then the bike only gets fucking, 4 miles to the gallon. For a bike, that's pretty fucking shitty. But it sounds awesome.
Dude, some of the guys in Vegas, their stereos are so loud on their bikes, you can't hear their loud ass Harleys running. I can't hear my bike or my stereo, and I have a good stereo. I got like a 400. I can't even remember anymore. 300 or 400 watt amp. My shit's good. Like I can hear it on this fucking highway over my. When I'm in next to them at a stoplight, I could be 4 bikes behind them. I can't hear my stereo. I can't hear my bike, and I'm like, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. I can't even hear my shit. Like I'm sitting on it. But the other bad thing about when you do a rim like that is if you're on a road trip like the one I was on in September, say you blow a front tire and you're in some smaller town, where the fuck are you going to find a 30-inch front tire to put on your bike?
Right. Exactly my point.
Special order.
Right.
Hope you enjoy the town for the next week.
Right.
Yep. Back on.
But yeah, no. But still, I guess if you want to trick out your shit and all that, that's cool. But the whole nomadic biker thing along with it, you want to have? What's he gonna do? Put a spare on the back? The spare on the back?
Isn't that why you keep a spare 30-incher? I mean,
Right, you got another 30-inch spare. Well, that's what one guy had made a joke before like that about, oh, you better, if we ever go on a big, long run, your ass better fucking just go ahead and get one while we're in Vegas before we leave. Strap that bitch down because you're fucked. Because we were all telling him, like, you're fucked. What are you going to do? What are you going to... He paid, like, I want to say it was like $5,000 or more to get this rim custom made. It's a one-of-a-kind, and it was cut out of a single piece of aluminum or whatever the fuck it's made out of. It's a nice rim, but holy shit. It was a lot of fucking money and only one in the world like it, though. At least that's what he was told.
Yeah.
Probably not so true.
Reading this article that that fucking pace car Mike posted, dude, this New Jersey police officer like ran someone over and fucking took the dead body to their house, left the scene of the accident, then came back, got the body, took the body to the house, and then his fucking dad is a I guess a lieutenant with the police officer.
So he was a cop.
And yes, he's a cop. His dad's a cop. He had to call 911 to report his son been in an accident because he's fucking showed up with a dead body at the fucking house.
Wow.
What the fuck kind of shit is that, dude? But the list of charges are fucking crazy on this. He said, okay, so this is the list of charges. leaving the scene of a crash resulting in death, endangering an injured victim, desecrating moving human remains, hindering one's own apprehension, conspiracy to hinder prosecution, tampering with physical evidence, obstruction of administration of law, and 2 counts of official misconduct. Holy
Fuck.
shit! They just threw the book at him. But
His
dude,
career
but
was
then
over.
it closes with all 3 were arrested, charged, and released with conditions. So we'll see what happens. But damn,
Of course, he was charged and released because he's a fucking cop.
I know that's some crazy fucking shit.
Could you
though,
imagine
huh?
if you or me or fucking Morpheus did it?
Oh, if it was Morpheus, nah, he'd be like.
No. Actually, with
Oh, yeah,
today's
I'll be
world,
toast.
no,
Yeah.
not today's world. We would be fucked because we're the straight white men. He would be good to go.
I wouldn't know about that.
It would somehow
Depends on the judge. Depends on the
It
judge.
would somehow be a straight white man's fault that you got to the point where you fucking did that. And
I don't know. They might try to exploit it. Like I said, depends on the judge.
well, depends on if the judge ever wants to get elected again or not.
Yeah, right.
Depends on the judge.
Be like, a black feller, you're free to go, sir. Even if he was dropping the N word. Listen there, Nickel. We gonna go ahead and let you go.
Damn.
Yeah, we don't hear that a lot.
We gonna let you go, okay? Just because we don't want to be called racist. So we don't.
Okay. All right. So I guess jurisdiction matters because if it's down in Georgia, probably not going to walk.
Yeah, right.
Just saying.
Look, those white guys just got busted, and I was in Georgia.
Yeah, but they were on some extra shit though. You know, you can't just go around and be a vigilante and shit, and then have the motherfucker that you want to apprehend end up dead and shit. That's stupid. That's dumb as fuck.
I don't
You
think
want
they
to keep.
intentionally killed him, but yeah,
I don't think so either. But still,
yeah.
In this climate right now, they're trying to hang white folks. Right. You don't die. You know. Now, granted, that brother shouldn't have been jogging through people's construction sites. You know, going on to their private property and shit. But that's trespassing. Okay. During the day, it's not like he was there during the night and somebody lived there.
Nigga was scoping. Nigga can't
Yeah, but they didn't have any proof of him stealing anything. They had him on camera, and he never stood it. He never stole anything. He was just checking shit out.
Well, he was checking shit out to tell his fucking buddies where to go. Tell Victor.
In Georgia, he was probably looking for a cornbread recipe or pickled fucking raccoon knuckles or hog maws or some
Victor here
shit.
lives in Georgia. He scopes it out and then he lets Victor and all his cousins know, like, hey, Vato, there's like a bunch of, stuff over there. And they're like, orale, we. And then at night, like, cockroaches under the cover of night. And then they come in there.
Hey, Victor, go ahead, tell Shane, say, fuck you, puto. Anyways, look.
He can't unmute it. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, we got to get it for him in Spanish. He unmuted it for a second. There he goes.
Nah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Listen, he wasn't there. If he was there scoping shit to look for some shit to steal, he's dumb as fuck because his ass was on tape.
Yeah.
He would have been pinched. He would have been caught and all that shit. Oh, look, E&J's back.
I could see myself, if I thought somebody was being shady in the neighborhood, like doing some shit like that, following a mother. I have before. I've chased motherfuckers down the street that I saw them like fucking with my neighbor's car. They walked past they watched me pull into my driveway like fucking retards. They stopped and let me go by, and they looked shady teenagers. I was about 25-ish. And then they go right to my neighbor's car, and I'm watching. I'm like sitting right there, like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, hey, you little motherfuckers. And they took off running, and I chased their asses down the street. Oh, I was fucking hoping to catch them. I would have fucking, I don't know what I would have done. Probably
you would have got your ass whooped is what would have happened. You would have got fucked up. You would have thought it was going your way, and you would have got stomped the fuck out. You'd have been like, them motherfuckers, they were wrong.
It was like about 3 weeks ago in my neighborhood. I was cleaning out my front yard, and a dog trying to bite me. No leash, nothing. I don't know where he came up to. I always carry a pocket knife. So I got my pocket knife, and I stabbed the dog. And then called the cops. Dog was just crying out there. Then finally the owners came out and they're like, "What you do to my dog? What do you mean? Fucking dog trying to bite me." And cops came up and everything. And the guy, the owner of the dog, basically had a ticket because he had to be on a leash, you know. So,
But you're in the
Hey,
South,
guys,
right?
guys, hold on a second. I just spotted something here, and I just spotted. Bruce says conspiracy. Okay, no such thing as conspiracy. Okay, conspiracy. Let me just tell you something here. Conspiracy is not necessarily a bad thing or a bad word. Okay, there's like nothing bad about it. Conspiracy literally just means more than one person has thought of the same thing together in a common pattern of thought. Like, quite literally, Morpheus and I could conspire to, I don't know, make $1 million. That's a conspiracy theory. Mm-hmm.
I got a better one. You and Morpheus go against fucking Chicago brew tree hugging person and shit.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, what's up,
Shut up,
Alcindor?
buddy. No. My point is that, honestly, fuck that.
Hey, what up, brother?
All right, so
What are you doing?
now that fucking dog that he came out to try to bite you and shit, and I'm sure the guy who owned the dog came up. What you did to my dog, feller? You stabbed him, and you were like, "No, the dog's trying to bite me, eh?"
No, I
Huh?
got a dog and stuff like that, but my dog don't like. He wasn't aggressive, but if my dog was out the leash or out the yard and someone stabbed him, I don't know. I don't think me and you would be very cool neighbors after that.
Well, the thing about it, here's the thing. If you're doing something on your front yard, you're doing your own mind, your own business, everything, and then, I mean, suddenly, for some reason, your dog comes out, and you're like, okay, cool.
Was there a way that you could have, like, went away from the dog? You saying just like let the dog kind of like say, okay, well, the dog's gonna sniff my yard, take a piss, and
I see where you're coming from, E and J.
So here's the thing. I did that.
I love animals and shit, and you just
Oh,
me
believe
too.
me, I love animals
Me too.
too. So I did that. I kind of played around with him, like, hey. He was barking, going at me. I went to my garage, inside my garage, and then he came. I was like, oh, where's the owner? What the fuck is going on over here?
Okay, now if he came in your garage, even if it was my dog, I probably would still hunt you down and kill you. But at the same time, I would have done the same thing as you in that.
I mean, I understand you gotta protect yourself. I understand that part.
Because as the owner of the dog, all I would think about, I wouldn't think about it like I can rationally here. Like as the owner of the dog, all I would think about is that motherfucker killed my dog. He's fucking dead. His children are dead. His wife is dead. Somebody's fucking dead. This way I would think about it. Not that it's right. Yeah, over
Hey,
dog.
Morpheus,
Over
you got
dog,
it
fuck
ready?
yeah. Chris, you remember how I cried when we had to put down fucking your dog?
Yeah. Shane, you know me, dog or human. Motherfucker steps in my yard. You're getting two in the chest and one in the head.
Yeah, well, but at the same time, if I was Victor and the dog came all the way into my garage and that's my only option, I probably would have done the same thing.
No, it's like a last option.
So,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. I love dogs. I love dogs. And I love animals too. I love dogs. I tried all I could to try to make peace with it and this and that. It wouldn't happen. And then, jumped out of the corner screaming, and I'm like, God damn, where is the owner? Then the dog tried to take a bite. Of course, dog didn't die. Just bandage on it, and he was good. But you're like, what do we do? You got to take him.
Where did you stab him at? What part of his body?
How's that?
The leg?
Yeah.
But that stopped the dog? It did stop him?
Yeah, it stopped him. So, I mean,
Did you buy the owner another dog?
On the body, it's going to do more damage. I didn't do it. So, just stab him on the leg.
I mean, wherever you had to stab him at that point, like once the dogs chased you into your own garage, and like that's an aggressive dog, like to be in your domain, the way that dogs think he's in your domain, backing you into
your territory, coming at you.
So
I
just, stab him on the leg, and then the dog just backed out, and then finally, after fucking like 15 minutes, the owner comes out and You know, first of all, he's like, I'm so sorry, and then he saw all the blood and everything. Like, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, what the fuck? Where you the fuck at? You should be over here.
Oh man, clean this shit up. No.
Yeah, I got this relationship with dogs. You know, I've never had one be really fucking aggressive towards me. And if they are, they're putting on a show for a third party that might be their owner or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, did you ever see that last fucking Vin Diesel movie? The way he was training that dog and shit. Like he just had like this primal instinct with him, and the dog responded to it. That's how I am with most animals.
What was the name of that movie?
You talking about the one with the no eye thing?
Pitch Black. It was like Pitch Black. The third one. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he had the dog. Yeah.
The matching eyes and shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the kind of relationship I have with dogs. So, like for me, it wouldn't have went down like that. You got to call their bluff, look them in their eye, and you come up on them, and they act like they're
exactly. No, on the face.
But if they act like this, if
Pinky, that's why my pinky's like all crippled, looking and retarded from a dog bite. It went all the way through, like. So dog bites fucking suck, dude. I almost lost
but the point is, don't get one. If they look like they're going to snap at you,
I didn't mean to get one.
That motherfucker back. Fuck him.
I didn't mean to almost lose my pinky.
That motherfucker rabies shots.
Bro, if they're out of line with you, and if they're really that out of line, if you punch them right in their head, right straight in his fucking head, they'll stop and they'll be like. They'll back up, and after that, you're the dominant.
We had so when this happened to me, my dog was the asshole. What, Chris?
So hold up, Morpheus. I'm gonna correct you on that. I got a dog that would not stop for nothing.
My dog too. No matter what.
Shane got my Athena, right? Because I had to give her up in the pregnancy. She was acting crazy, and she was breeds.
So now you guys making me feel bad. Did I do the wrong thing?
No.
You told us that you stabbed a dog.
No, in that situation,
you protected yourself, which is cool.
If you were back all the way into your garage,
so I was in my front yard, and then a dog tried to bite. I was trying to like Morpheus said, trying to be cool, this and that, and because I love.
But you showed fear, Victor. You showed fear.
Yeah,
but that's an aggressive dog, though, dude. If it backed you into your garage, that's
Victor might have been scared. He's like a
Hey, the dog might not have backed him. He might have been timid.
You want to watch out for this one right here.
Yeah. Victor's all of a sudden having flashbacks. He's like,
I'm not trying to fuck with this
oh my
dog.
god, that looks like the chihuahua that attacked me.
If you hadn't showed fear, he would have never snapped at you. And if you did snap at you,
you gotta bust out your guns. You're like,
look, if he were to snap at you and you didn't show any fear and you punched him in the head, he would have been docile after that. He wouldn't have did shit.
What do you guys think?
No, I think that if you were back all the way into your garage, you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself.
I would have fucking shot it, but yeah, it would have sucked.
I would have shot that motherfucker. I ain't taking no chances. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, this your dog? Oh, it's no problem. I buy him from you. It's very cheap. I make sweet and sour. What is this? Pitbull, sweet and sour pitbull. I make my garden beef for you.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing what got me more. So the dog was fine, right? Yeah, a little stab, this and there.
Little stab, his arms hanging off.
I think like 2-3 years ago, still walking on the street. No neighbor, nothing like that. I don't know.
I want to know what's up with you and the neighbor now. Tension?
Well, the neighbor's going to be mad because you stabbed their poor puppy, and you weren't growing up to lick the dog's asshole when it came up to bite you.
Here's the thing. The neighbor already got about 3 reports because the dog bit the monkey child.
Oh man, motherfucker should send you a thank you card then. He should send you a bag of dog food for your dog.
Yeah, see now. If a dog is super duper aggressive, like when I almost lost my finger, my dog was the aggressor. But then there was like 3 different huge grown men that each took a punch at my dog's head, and every time we punched him, he just closed his eyes and clenched harder and shook. And I was like, okay, stop punching him. That was a bad idea. And like,
oh, what was it? A pit bull or something?
he's a pit lab, yeah. But he's like at his prime. This is when he was in his prime. He was about 100 pounds of muscle, and the other dog was like 150 pounds, like two huge fucking dogs.
Yeah.
And it was not good. And when I'll tell you what, if you ever get bit by a dog, the exit wound when the tooth comes back out, it looks like a blown out asshole. It's
Hey,
fucking
let
terrible.
me say something about punching a dog. Look, I'm not too much knowledgeable on dogs, but my ex-girlfriend, the hot tamale, she knows how to train dogs. And the two most sensitive places on the dog, especially when you get attacked, it's his nose and his tail. If a dog attacks you and he's coming towards you, the first area you want to strike a dog is on his nose. And if he's already lockjaw on your arm, you want to grab his tail and try to bend it. That's the two most sensitive place. Hitting it on his head is just going to piss him off.
Yeah, the tail I never heard of, but that does make sense because a lot of dogs don't even like their tails touched at all, dude. Like you touch
No,
the dog's tails,
they don't
spit
like
on you.
it.
So just like bend the tail,
can't really knock out a pit bull,
or do you want to bite the tail?
No,
Bite
no,
it, yeah,
no,
bite the tail.
They had a Rottweiler about 100.
You can make it. You can bite the tail off, and you can make tacos out of it later.
Now, what Sheep said about biting a dog, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you can hit a dog 100 times, but as soon as you bite it one time, that dog will kind of like, well, let me rethink this. It won't make stop it.
I'll bite a fucking
Yeah.
dog.
Would you think you don't think you could knock out a pit bull?
It's
I don't know because I don't know because if it was any other dog, I'll knock out a dog in a second. But a pet bull is kind of like a different breed. The hot tamale had a red-nosed pet bull, and I'm sure y'all seen it a couple of times. And every time I try to get my tummy rubbed by the hot tamale or hug her, if that dog gets jealous, he starts barking out of nowhere.
Mine too. My pit lab. If I even touch anybody else, instantly he gets mad. But I could even just tap somebody, tap somewhere on somebody, he'll come up and bite them in the exact spot that I tapped them looking at him.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Alcifa, this woman that you were dating that had the cock blocky dog, she didn't have like cabinets full of peanut butter, did she?
I had what full of peanut? No. The hot tamale, she got the red nose pet bull when we started first dating. When he was like barely 2 or 3 weeks old, you could used to fit him in the palm of your hand, and she raised him and she trained him, and she's very good at dog training. And he's very protector over her. And I've been in that dog's life when he was a baby. But if I hug her for a long time, he'll start barking and start biting. He did that live on Drunk on Crypto. But if I lay down on the bed and she start rubbing my belly, then the dog will jump on the bed and start barking at me. He doesn't like it. He's very territorial.
My fucking pit bull male's the same fucking way. Anybody, if I touch anybody at all, I hug them. I like play fight with them. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's a weird dog because he doesn't even like peanut butter, and most dogs like peanut butter. But if you give him baby carrots, oh man, he'll lose his mind.
Ooh, that's dangerous. How do you put baby carrots on your balls?
I don't put nothing on my balls, but Vaseline.
Peanut butter smear is way easier.
Yeah, I can't do chocolate syrup or none of that. Oh hell no. But you see, I'm black, so I'm naturally sweet. So yeah. Hey, Sheep, you thought that video was funny?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's this crypto for sneakers thing? Are you doing promotions or something?
Nah, it just better way to attract people to, because attract them to my business because I mostly accept crypto, but it's going good.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. So you actually are selling the shoes for crypto, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I've been telling people that's the best way of adoption because the weird thing about crypto is that everybody wants businesses and these big corporations to start accepting crypto for payments. But if you ask the retail seller, hey, can I buy this and I'll give you this crypto? Most retail buyers won't accept crypto. So how can you expect Walmart to accept crypto if you don't accept crypto? I accept it.
This is exactly the point I was trying to get at, like just before when I said,
Yeah, a few
you
minutes
should
earlier.
basically
Yeah.
recognize the fucking value of whatever crypto you're holding, and start using it like a day-to-day thing. There's nothing stopping anybody from doing that.
Exactly.
Take a blockchain, any motherfucking blockchain out there that has like a 3-second confirmation time or something, and you can use that as a day-to-day currency. Shit, for the bigger bills or whatever. Use
Who else is
Bitcoin,
dumb
it
enough
takes a
to
little
spend
longer.
that kind of money on fucking shoes other than people that are crypto rich?
Hold up. So from a business
Well,
world,
here's the thing. Let me answer that question. Here's the thing about crypto. Like right now, I bought a pair about 2 years ago. Uh, those shoes that I showed you, they were like $200 and something. I even have a second YouTube channel explaining and showing the receipt. $200. Right now, they're worth $800. Now, if I go walking down a street and asking a guy from Walmart or from 7-Eleven, hey, do you want $800? Do you want these shoes? And they'll be like, how much is it? And I'll say $800. They're going to be a little bit hesitant about that because $800, believe it or not, even me as a truck driver, that's a lot of money. But if I sell it for crypto, you can go to Walmart and find somebody who's been in crypto for 4 or 5 years or just 2 years. They may be sitting on $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 worth of crypto.
Shit, way more than that.
Exactly. Like I've been telling people, I've been in XRP, which is my biggest asset holding, when it was 9 cents. It's damn well at $2, and I've been buying a bunch of it. Now somebody sell me some Nike Yeezys when Kanye had a contract with Nike. Right now, those pair of shoes, they sold for $250 when they first came out. Right now, they're worth about $25,000.
That's
I ain't
crazy.
got $25,000 to spend.
Are they
But
the special Yeezys or what?
no,
Just any of them?
Well, yeah, they're special. They're from Kanye West.
Well, yeah, I remember the Yeezys, but my kids liked them, and I thought they were the ugliest shit. My son kept trying to get me to buy them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll never buy you those ugly ass fucking shoes.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a Yeezy. I mean, I like of course the 700 V3s Yeezys. I like those, but when Kanye had a contract with Nike, every single Yeezy looked like butt to me. But but you're wondering, well, why they're so valuable? Well, the first Air Jordan, the Breads, man, the original ones, woo, when they first came out, when Michael Jordan signed the contract with Nike, they were like $150. The original ones right now is going for about 15,000. If dead stock, never worn.
Look, there are people out there that own small businesses that do take crypto though. There's a guy who owns a candy and custom soda shop up on Sahara and Port Apache in the same little strip mall where there's either a theater and a damn there's believe it or not, there's a bar in there It's called Chicago something. Anyways,
Brewery.
he,
Wait,
he
yeah. I know what you're talking about because I
you
used
know
to
what
work
I'm
at
talking
the
about?
PF. I worked at the PF Chang's right down the street for years.
hmm So you know the candy and soda shop that I'm talking
Yeah, I
about,
didn't
right?
know that they accepted crypto though.
He's got a Bitcoin ATM in there, and I had some trouble with his Bitcoin ATM once, and ever since then, if I needed to cash out any kind of Bitcoin, any kind of BTC or whatever, he would take that shit and give me cash straight up, like, hey, a straight up swap, like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how cool this dude. His name was Damien, as a matter of fact. If he's still in business, I recommend anybody who was up by there go visit him, go buy some candy and some custom soda and shit, and pay with it with fucking crypto because he accepts it. He's a cool ass fucking dude. But
And
lot
that's
of
the way you do it. I like the way you did that, Morpheus, because, ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching, if you didn't know, 75% of the workforce in the United States is made up of small businesses. These Walmart and these other large corporation, they barely make up 30 to 25%. And when the only problem with small businesses, they don't get enough exposures as these big businesses. Like right now, AMC, within 2 weeks, the largest theater chain in the United States, is about to accept Shiba Inu. But what about a private owned theater? Somebody who bought a theater and has a contract with whoever's giving these movies to the theater. They don't get recognized. We need to start recognizing these small businesses, man. And that's how adoption works.
Hey, crypto. So I'll
Amen.
speak on this to everybody here. So I've worked for some big businesses, and so has Shane, $100 million companies, and I run a big company as of now. So small businesses, and like the same thing with crypto, you have to be the investor basically as in crypto. That's going to make the change. Big businesses follow suit. They follow the chain of reaction. They don't
Yep.
care about what the community is doing, but they're going to see an influx of crypto or purchases, and they're going to say, hey, I'm losing money. My sales revenues are going down.
Yep.
Everything is related to numbers. Everything is being tracked through sales numbers down to one little
Everything.
toilet paper, right? So they're tracking all this shit. So is the more people, the more that people invest in crypto and use crypto as exchange or in exchange of fiat money to purchase something, that's where you're going to see the movement start to happen.
I agree
Business
with
will
you, but here,
they will
here,
never move. They're not going to do anything fucking different until they see the small little businesses making more money or doing something different, and they can track their sales numbers and create more revenue.
I agree with you to a certain point, and you are correct. More people that invest into crypto. But how do you get more people to invest in crypto? Because once you purchase crypto, me, you, and everybody that we can see on this show, we're intelligent when it comes to crypto. But these newcomers that's coming in, they're going to be like, well, okay, I buy crypto. What can I do with it?
I'm new. I'm
Mhm,
new. I'm still
mhm,
like, what the fuck do I do with it? Where do I put my
mhm.
money? Where do I move it?
Well, there's
Yeah,
plenty of
but
different sites. Shane's
the
got a
key,
site where you can buy anything with the fucking crypto.
yeah, but there's not enough businesses that are getting recognized for accepting crypto. Like, let me tell you one,
Coming.
overstock.com.
The movement is coming.
Okay. Well, the movement is going to come when these people start saying, hey, I accept crypto. When I first came in crypto, the number one biggest thing is this sticker says I accept Bitcoin. And we were advocating for everyone who accept Bitcoin to put that on your store window so that people can know. Because when you buy Bitcoin and you, let's say, you 10x your money. It'd be nice to spend some of your profit instead of in fiat. You can actually purchase products or some service. Overstock.com is a big, large company. I forgot who's the CEO, but he left so he can start working on blockchain. You go to overstock.com, they accept Bitcoin and they sell PS4s, everything.
Right.
They get recognized. But what about that guy who is based out of Las Vegas and he's a one-store man and he run a coffee shop?
If he's the coffee
You-
shop selling coffee at $10 a cup, and he's accepting Bitcoin, and he's producing more in sales numbers than Starbucks accepting fiat money, Starbucks is going to cross over and say, hey, I accept fiat and I accept crypto, because they're not going to take the loss.
Okay, but how do you know if this guy is selling coffee for Bitcoin? That's the
When
thing.
he shows up and he starts showing up across the marketplace and he's growing his franchise or growing his chain and he's creating $100 million company, here is Starbucks, and Starbucks is going to turn around like, what the fuck are you doing? I want your business here. I'm gonna buy you out for $500 million, and if you don't want to buy out, I need to learn what you're doing.
Prior to that last cryptocurrency legislation that the United States District of Columbia Corporation tried to pass or whatever. Okay, prior to that, you could embezzle the fuck out of every last penny if you wanted to, if you were accepting crypto.
Right.
And who are they the fuck to take anything from you? They can't take. They can take your property from you. Any moieties like a car or a fucking house. Other than that, your cash is on the blockchain. They can suck it.
Well, it's the same as like when you start talking about weed, right? You start talking about Colorado. They were the first ones to really start implicating it. Colorado and the government was all against the shit. Once they saw the tax dollars coming in from that shit, it changed.
Other states. Yep.
Right?
He said it 100% correct.
I will tell you right now, I was sat here watching that happen the day that it was supposed to be legalized or whatever in Colorado, whatever it was. Okay, literally, they made $1 million in tax revenue that day.
Yeah, that
alone.
first day.
The first fucking opening day, they made $1 million in tax.
I think they created like $54 million worth of tax revenue.
Yeah, they were the richest. It was Colorado and Washington were the two that did it at the same time, and they became the two richest states in the U.S. after doing that.
Yep.
Right.
Wait, hold on. It was Colorado first, then California and Washington did it the same.
No, Washington was recreational way before. Washington and Colorado were the first two.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I would go there. It wasn't even recreational in Vegas, and I went and visited my sister, and I could buy it there. Vegas and Nevada and California became recreational, I think, the same year. Because Nevada usually follows suit with whatever California does nowadays.
It was only up until it was like only a short while ago that, like, in California, I'm pretty sure it was like you could basically walk into a doctor and go like, "Oh, my back," and
Yeah, for like 20 years, it was 25 years. It was legal, like medical. Now they were the first ones to ever do the medical shit. I don't think anybody was before Cali. Prop 215. I remember as a teenager.
Yeah, you're right.
They had to run it as medical first.
But what was funny was though, that they had medical like decades before everybody else, but yet they weren't the first ones to have it recreational. That Colorado and Washington both beat them, and it was a bunch of other states at the same time that all went recreational. Nevada, California, and I think there was
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon's fucked now, bro.
Hey,
you can get caught with heroin or meth, and you're there like, you need to go to rehab. No jail for you. You get caught all the time smoking crack, you're bad. No, dude, there's no criminal prosecution anymore for drugs unless you're like manufacturing or like massive shit.
Meth.
Why would they do that? Why would they crush the small guy when you're talking about business? big government follows big business, right? And big business follows small business. So whatever the small business does is going to set the precedence on big business. Big business learns from their mistakes. That's the
Hey
only way
guys,
they learn.
I'm gonna get going. I'll probably catch up with you later. All right.
All right,
All
Mr.
right.
Function. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you for
fall
being here,
steps.
man.
Cheers, guys. Take it easy. Have a
Yeah,
good day.
fuckers. Australia can get fucked.
Shave your chin. You look
Well,
like a scruff.
now that you're talking about
Save your chins.
now that you're talking about tax and everything, what about nobody really noticed about Zelle, Venmo, and all that stuff, and now that they're big business now, government wants a piece of it, piece of the action. They want to tax it.
You ever heard too
Well,
little,
well,
too late?
Venmo and Zelle are exactly the same thing as the Ripple company and PayPal. They're a money service provider. So the only thing they got to pay is for their license. Now, taxing the transaction,
Yeah.
that's taxing the transaction is on the company. I don't know if I didn't know there was a tax to transfer, your money to to somebody, but businesses don't pay taxes. What they do, they add it to the cost of their products or service. But of course, the government wants money on everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, the government didn't think about it was going to be a big thing about it until they saw the transaction. Now they see all the transactions, it's a big business. So they're like,
Oh yeah. So is Uber
I need
and
a piece of
Lyft. So is Uber and Lyft. People think the government loves Uber and Lyft. No, they get away. Uber and Lyft don't have to pay as much as licenses as a taxi cab service.
Right.
You know why Uber and Lyft were even allowed to continue doing what they did in the first place? Do you know why? It's not the tech. Do you know why? No,
Money.
yeah, the money had something to do with it, but no, they threatened to publicize to the American man, hey, you're a business. Everything is commercial, even though they say it's private vehicle and all that shit. You don't need a license to drive. You don't need none of that shit. They threaten to out them. Look, we'll out your ass, and we
Yep,
got the money already.
Hey,
Okay,
that's
I'll
true.
correct you on this because I know some of the most powerful people in Vegas, especially in
Mm,
tax cab authority. So the
mm,
reason why that was all like this crazy situation is because when you go to Las Vegas or New York or these big states, right? And you say, "Hey,
mhm.
I want you to take me to the best place in town to have some fun. I want to go to the best bar." Right? These cabbies are getting paid by the clubs,
Yeah,
night
he was the
Mhm.
cabbie.
clubs.
Both of these guys were cabbies.
Right. All right. So
Both these fags.
so I got people that have been paying you people. So I the
Yeah.
thing is they're gonna
We
pay
talking about like Renna's
$50
family?
they're gonna pay $50 per head for you to take them to the best strip club. Or they're gonna pay $30 for you to take them to the best bar because the bar is
Mhm.
offering incentives. So that's where this
Mhm.
whole confusion and fight became
Mhm.
public with the cab authority and
Well, that
Uber.
happens more so in Vegas than any place else. But there was a control issue too. You remember when Uber first tried to show up in Las Vegas
Yeah,
before
they
they got the
shut
okay?
down.
Yeah.
Before they got the okay? Okay, yeah, they did get shut down, but they had that taxi driver. He was a Middle Eastern guy, okay, and he decided to drive for Uber on his time off. He went and picked up fucking dude over at Henderson Taxi, the owner of Henderson Taxi, and then got a ride to Caesars. When he got to Caesars, the TA, the taxi cab authority, was in fucking ski masks and had semi-automatic weapons, and they pulled out on his ass. Get the fuck out of the car! I mean, crazy shit. He's like, I am no terrorist. I am no
That's
terrorist. Please
that
don't shoot.
that's a whole other conspiracy. That's all part of the gangster ass world of the cab company and limo company.
Speaking about gangsters, That's how Las Vegas got built. You know who started Las Vegas?
Oh, trust me, I know. I'm born and bred,
Who?
boy.
Actually, Mormons is who actually started it. If you want to even
No, it was what was Al Capone's best
No,
friend?
no,
Bugsy.
Bugsy's the one who started it the way it is today. But far before that, it was actually a
Fucking
railroad
Bugsy.
depot and Mormon
Bugsy Siegel was
settlement.
a pussy ass
Yeah, Mormon.
hitman that did everything.
Yeah, but Bugsy's the one that brought the mob, like told all them, hey, trust me, there's a lot of money to be made there. And Bugsy, they all thought he was an idiot.
Bugsy was
Yeah,
hired
because
by the mob as a
I
front.
thought his casino was the only thing that was in Las Vegas when Bugsy started.
No, there was already
He
more
started the
casinos
Flamingo Hotel.
like
The
Shane said.
Flamingo
Was
is what he
the
started.
Mormon.
Yeah, he started the Flamingo and shit, and that was like the nicest shit though. When he opened that, it was the nicest casino. But he was funneling all the money back to Chicago, I think.
He's the one that changed the game and then had influence on the mob for the mob to start investing more.
Yeah.
Grow the business.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there was the other guy. There was another guy, I think Mo Green or something like that. He was another big one.
Yeah,
he got shot I think right in his head while he was like getting a massage or something in I think in his own hotel's fucking spa. I don't remember which one he was a part of, but he got shot like some shit like that. They just walked around and pow when the mob used to just do that shit.
Damn. It's dangerous to go to Las Vegas. I'd rather go to Reno or Sparks.
No, I would rather have
Vegas.
I would rather have
money
the mob
potential.
still running Vegas. As a Vegas boy, I would rather have the mob still running Vegas than these corporations. Because when I worked on the strip, like these corporations, all they care about is fucking how many dollars you're willing to lose. Yes, you're only a number.
Howard Hughes was the fucking detrimental. Like he fucking ruined Vegas. And because not necessarily Howard Hughes, but his corporation, because he understood business. Howard Hughes was a crazy motherfucker. He was like a autistic savant motherfucker.
Yeah, he lived in the fucking the Desert Inn, dude, on the top floor for years. He owned it.
This dude was like such a crazy fucker that all he understood was numbers, and it made himself go crazy. So the only thing he could do was lock himself in a room because he's going bananas. But
yeah, for years he stayed up there.
Business and governments, everything comes down to numbers. Between crypto, fiat, and this whole crossover and what we're in right now is so insane because everyone has to remember here, everything is about business and numbers. So when we're all looking at the graphs and we're trying to grow the graphs and look at the graph as far as crypto and what we're all invested in, it's the same thing that big business is doing. They're watching. They're waiting to see the trend.
You realize people are a business. People are a business. Those personal income taxes they collect, you're a business, whether or not you want to believe it or not.
Yeah,
you're a business on the government farm. You're a business.
Yeah,
and I hate to take you to that place, but you on the plantation. Do you pay your income taxes?
But I ain't picking no cotton.
We're just a number.
I'm picking cotton if it's making fucking money.
That's Social Security card. That's your employee identification number. Your tax ID number.
Yeah. We're just numbers.
No, your Social Security number is your tax ID.
Yes, it's also your federal employee identification number.
Right.
They keep track of all kinds of shit on your ass. Like, have you ever been arrested? Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
All of that shit. Everything.
You ain't producing enough fucking money for the future.
I have like certifications in life that follow my social security number, nothing else, like OSHA certifications. My OSHA 10 certification, they told me it never expires. If you ever need to find it, it follows your social. Like that, and that's then that's another OSHA is another. That's people don't realize how powerful those fuckers are.
If you ever served in the United States military,
if I made $100 million, I have no problem giving that up to the government. Tax me 50%. I'll walk away with my money.
The point is you shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't.
That's the point. You shouldn't
No,
have to.
no.
Where
You-
he's
oh,
getting his
most of
tax
We
50%.
need to as a community. We should be
no, we need to as a community. Why? So they can fund more fucking gain of function research and
It's
fuck
so
out of here,
comfortable
man.
on our asses.
Sorry about that, but no, we don't need to fucking get them shit. Fuck their $500 toilet seats. Fuck their bullshit, dog. They ain't use shit, nothing but to fuck us. That's about it, or enslave us even more. So no, we don't need to just hand them money just cause to be part of the community. The fuck out of here, man. No way.
I say
We
this.
But
I
no,
say
but we
this.
do for like
We need to
infrastructure and shit
money.
like that. We have to have. There has to be money for build the roads and shit like that. There has to be.
Yeah, it's
I
these
say
motherfuckers that
this.
want to try to
I say this.
capitalize on the bullshit and try to fucking charge $500 for a toilet seat. That's the motherfuckers that need to come see
20,000. What was Bill Clinton's haircut
Here's
on the
here's
tarmac?
where
20, 30 grand, some shit, and that was in the 90s.
yeah, but here's where I agree with Donald Trump. I think the Federal Reserve needs to be audited and government spending needs to be audited.
Yes.
Because when Obama was president, there was $170 million just disappeared, and nobody knows where it is. You can Google that. And also, when the Federal Reserve lost
that went to
three.
Iran.
Yeah, well, yeah, but no, that money he already sent them, but there was money missing and nobody can find it. But the Federal Reserve lost over $12 billion they can't account for, and they don't know where that money is. The thing is, I'm okay with taxes.
Fast and the Furious movement.
Yeah, I'm okay with taxes, but I would like a fair audit to see where the money's being spent and stop doing this foreign aid, giving billions and billions
They're
of
not going to
dollars.
stop. They're not going to stop because they don't have to, and they
need
see
to
you as
worry,
a
like,
subject.
about us. Fuck everybody else. I mean, I know there's
They're-
fucking shit that goes on all over the world, but we need to
They're
worry
never
about.
going to stop.
We
They're
need to
never
worry-
going
I
to
know.
stop.
They never will, but they need to worry about us and our people, like homeless people. Oh, let's help homeless people in this other country. Why don't you fucking worry about your own first? Because I don't like homeless people, and I am not nice to them. So they should give them all homes, so I don't end up going around one day and just beating up a bunch of homeless people.
and how many endless Vietnam vets with fucking mental problems?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, are homeless, sleeping under bridges and under overpasses and shit like that.
Heroes.
After they so-called served their country, you know what I'm saying? What about that shit? And let's say you are wealthy enough to go ahead and go buy you a house cash there, Alcifa. It's your house. You paid cash for it. Why do you need to continually pay property taxes or they take the motherfucker from you? Why?
I don't own the fucking land.
Well,
Why? You can't collect rainwater and drink rainwater. You have to drink their water from the municipality.
Not in the state of Georgia.
Lots of places won't let
property
you.
tax goes towards emergency services in schools. So,
I don't want their emergency services. I ain't never had no cop come to my door for anything that I needed.
I
Ever.
had an ambulance come to
Never.
get my mom. So I'm kind of in favor for fair property tax.
I'm kind of in favor of they can kiss my ass. Don't need your police 911 service. Somebody jumps in my window to burglarize me or whatever. They gonna catch 3 hot ones. They gonna catch some pepper.
But
I ain't worried about nothing.
what about ambulance or
And
firefighters?
for what? For who? The motherfucker breaking in my house? I'm good.
You're fucking
No, but let's say you get sick or
I'll
something.
be fine. I know. Get sick from what?
cane
What
in
I
your
can go
hand
ahead
right now.
and go get the wrong treatment at the hospital, like a bunch of motherfuckers are getting right now. I'm cool. I don't need their shit. I'll get herbal shit. I'll go to a Chinese herbalist shop. I'm cool. I don't need nothing from the government.
He's making
The
tiger
government can kiss my ass.
Hey,
you making
I'm
tiger
good. I don't want none of it. None of it.
We need to get Mike hooked up with the Chinese herbals.
Hey, no,
military defenses.
Tiger penis tea is not considered herbal, Morpheus. I keep telling you.
I got cameras all around my shit. I don't need the popo.
Yeah,
what
Morpheus
about
says
military
good.
defenses?
Military defenses. You talking about the whole the exterior border of the United States? They letting any motherfucker in right damn
No,
now.
I'm talking about the United States Army, the United States Navy, Air Force.
They are in no danger of being we are in no danger of being invaded by anybody. They going through the back door. They going through the back
Just like,
fucking
hey,
door.
Morpheus, just like you guys did in the Navy. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
I don't think the Russian army or the Chinese army is going to Mexico and coming from the back door.
No. Fucking Trudeau was training Chinese troops up in Canada near our border. This was
We should
recently.
have no army.
Like, let's all dial back. This is like going off the chain. Like, for so
I'm just saying, what do you need the government for? What do you need them for? I don't need them for nothing. I don't need to pay them every year to register my car for them to give me a piece of paper and a sticker to put on my shit.
all right,
I don't need that.
Look, I'm gonna put
Yeah,
like
technically you do though.
personal opinion.
Well, technically, I
that's
don't.
not fake.
Look.
Technically, I don't.
I don't need it on my dirt bike, but I do.
I don't personally mind giving up some of my income to make sure that my rights are protected. And that
Exactly.
What rights?
And that
You paying some of your income to have your rights taken away, not protected.
no, my rights ain't
The Constitution doesn't apply to you. You are either a federal or state instrumentality, according to them.
every American's right to protect and serve, whether they did or they did not. That's
Okay.
your right. And
Okay.
your right.
Let's just agree to disagree.
So now, whether you go out and you want to go
Well,
out and serve,
we're talking about mafia and all that. Well, the biggest mafia
is the United States government.
It's inside the law, so they could do whatever they can because it's inside the law.
you're gonna be taxed, motherfucker. You come to me and you ask me for $100 loan.
Now, same thing as the mafia, the mob has done. You pay a little bit to leave you alone. Same thing, the government.
Then you're paying a protection racket. Thank you very much for that example,
Yeah,
Victor.
you're paying them like
I see it like this. If I look
You're
at
paying a protection racket. That's what you're paying.
if I
It's a
look at the
protection racket.
1920s to today, for African Americans, I don't mind paying taxes, because if we didn't pay taxes to have the freedom to speak out and stuff, exactly. Thank you.
Well, that was
Thank
part
you.
of the reason to free the slaves. It wasn't really because they felt it was a bad thing to do to these people. It's because these people weren't worth as much to the government if they were
So
slaves.
we went back to the fucking Revolutionary War and all this shit, right?
No, I'm not saying that, because
And we skipped over 1933, right? When everybody got a social security number and a birth certificate, we just skipped over that, right?
No, I'm just saying my great grandmother couldn't vote because it wasn't legal at the time for blacks to vote.
And when it was legal, when it was legal, there were still Jim Crow laws that kept her ass from voting when it was legal for her to vote.
Yeah,
It just depended on where she was.
And when they
that was
lived
the whole
it,
civil rights movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when
they
the federal
united us all under
government,
slavery. They united us all under slavery.
yeah, when the federal government forced
Fuck
the South
the slavery.
to abolish the Jim Crow law, that was because out of tax dollars.
Look,
that's what I'm saying.
Like I said,
it has
it's
improved.
all
We ain't
mafia.
there
It's
yet.
all mafia.
Every
Yeah,
time
it's
they
all
give,
mafia.
it is kind of well, because every time they give black people each stage where they gave you guys more rights and more rights to be more like a full-blown American, it was only because you guys were worth more money each time. Like, it wasn't because, oh, you guys are human beings too, just like us white people, so you deserve the freedom. No, it was like, well, them worthless motherfuckers ain't worth anything to us, unless we got them working. Make them fucking work,
Oh, that's why the destruction of the nuclear family came into play. Why? So that wifey that usually stayed home and took care of the kids, she was out there joining the workforce. and paying fucking taxes,
ruining the
income tax, and this tax and that tax.
Out the roof. We're not gonna.
That's what it was all about. Slavery, modern day slavery, but slavery nonetheless.
That's all. That it is what it is. They let black people out of slavery just to join the other fucking slavery, the racket there.
If you have a social security number, you consider yourself a slave to the government.
Yeah.
Period.
And it's all these other people from other countries come here and almost die to get it.
Past from 100 years ago, black, white, Mexican. I don't give a fuck about none of that. We are
There's ways.
for the man.
Go ahead.
Our money. The only thing that we can do, and this is where my conversation started here, is that crypto is super important. I see such a powerful movement within our world and what we are all doing to change this to become more of the fiat. Absolutely, sheep token. So this is what small businesses are going to do, and if we want to make a movement or make a change or do something different,
do we buy the sheep token?
Small business and buy from them just in crypto. Not just us being assholes making money off of crypto. Invest your money into
The bankers own the country.
No, the fucking bankers.
Come here.
Trust me, brother. Trust me. I'm a big business dude. I deal with some real shit. They're going to follow suit. Once big business sees that the little man is making more money or producing more revenue per customer, per transaction, they're going to follow suit. And once the medium guy starts to follow suit, the big business is going to follow suit. Walmart's going to follow suit. Home Depot's going to follow suit.
Okay,
They're going to come out with their own coin too, though. That's what
you're talking about on the consumer side. On the back side is already coming into play. There's already banker coins in crypto. They're ready to fucking try to roll it. Oh, you have to use our crypto, not your own shit. They're ready to pass that legislation right now. I'm sure. Okay.
Not legislation. What are you talking about, Morpheus?
I'm talking about
X-Files sound for Morpheus.
Okay. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
No, Morpheus.
Go ahead.
He said there's banker coins, and you got to use theirs.
There's banker coins. There's banker coins.
Well, those coins that you're talking about is not interoperable.
Really?
So like JP Morgan, they were going to create their own coin. But the problem with that, it wasn't going to be interoperable because if you know anything about banks don't like banks.
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But listen.
If they did, there wouldn't be a Nostro account or a lower account.
Hey, I'm gonna mute off, but bottom line is, it's like make sure you're invested into small businesses there are.
Carter, Chris, this is Carter.
Okay.
You're having too much fun there, Shane.
Hey, Sheep, remember this background? This was one of my favorite ones ever. That was a good time of the year, dude. Sheep, remember this background?
What up? Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was my favorite. That was one of the best times of the year, man. It was just like, holy fuck, the year started out on fire. And then quickly that fucking shit stunk with that fucking Wick Hunter flag right there.
My girl and her kid just showed up.
What is that?
Okay.
What is that?
Could be.
She slipped and peed, I think.
Well, you want to end the stream there, Sheep?
Is that
Sheep token.
Because we like 7 minutes shy of 3 hours.
That's a long one.
Damn, you guys been on for a minute.
Yeah, we're 7 minutes shy of 3 hours. So, you want to end the shit? You want to end the stream?
Where's your kid?
You want to end the shit? He was going to say that.
Seriously, was.
Yeah, we've been on a marathon, huh?
Yeah, we have.
Like I have a C8.
Why does he have a Corvette in the back?
But yeah, I could go on about
Yeah,
the
he just
government and
bought one.
crypto and all that shit.
He's got a Corvette.
Longer than 7 minutes.
Yeah, what Corvette did you get?
That one. That's
You got
not
the
that
exact
one.
same one.
Yeah,
It's the
C7,
Stingray, right?
yeah, red,
Yeah.
black rims.
Well, I got a motorhome.
Yeah,
We're
well,
flexing all over the place.
yeah.
He's getting custom plates too. It says "Big Homo."
No, actually, I have been looking at custom plates. I thought of like all different like crypto ones, but most of them is like you have to put like BTC. People aren't gonna understand if I put like SAP or HNW.
Right, yeah.
You know, some shit. I wouldn't put HNW or SAP. I mean, I wouldn't, but BTC people understand. And I even Nika Please was available. I so want to do it, but I think they might catch it.
I know that might,
How about
that might not pass.
Nika Node? Nika Node.
PLZ.
It's a sheep talking.
I think they
All
would
right.
catch it. Don't be
All right,
like,
guys.
What's the move?
What? What's thing?
Nika, please. Wouldn't
I
that
know.
be funny though if I could got
That's what I was gonna say. Because Chris
Yeah,
B
you get it.
does
This
look
on the
like
side
the
guy's
Island
badass,
Boys.
too. It's
Chris, he said you look like an island boy. Ha.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Who's going to do it, boy?
You look like Island Boy. That's what fucking Alcifa said.
Yeah, that's what I thought she said back there, that he does look like one of the Island Boys.
What do you want me to show?
Crypto?
Yeah,
You
I
look
was gonna
like
play one
Island
out.
Boy.
I got you.
All
Fucking
right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna play the sheep.
Peace.
Wait, with the short one or the long one?
But, oh, she wants to play.
Okay.
Wait. Isn't her kid
Alright.
there? That's weird.
He wants to see
Yeah,
him.
you want to see it?
Play them both. Fuck it. Play them both. They're totally different experiences.
What? There's two? I haven't seen the other one.
All right, we'll start with the first one.
Oh my god.
There we go. Let's see it.
This is the first one.
It's a sheep talking. Island boy. Shout out to the Island Boys. Hey, it's Island Boys. This goes out to Island Boy Shay, Crypto BlackSheep, and the DJ Protocol community. Island Boys.
Island Boy Shay.
Island Boy Shay is a sheep token going to the moon. Yeah, Island Boy Shay. Make sorry, the DJ Protocol.
All right. Now we'll play the extended version, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
They both end with Mike too.
Right?
Fucking Mike.
appreciate you guys.
Fun
for everybody.
I hit it. I thought I hit it. Oh wait.
Oh yeah. Fuck yourself.
Oh man. Flipping there. Did you need my help? Because I don't see it anywhere.
All right, guys. Later.
Sheep token. Island Boy. Island Boy. DJ. Shout out to the Island Boys. Hey, it's Island Boys. This goes out to Island Boy Shay, Crypto BlackSheep, and the DJ Protocol community. Island Boys. Island Boys. Island Boys. Island Boys. token, going to the moon. Drip, hops, and poles gonna make us all rich. The DJ protocol.
Yeah, it's a noodle dick crypto geezer.
Reminiscing on his ARB
Say it,
days.
Mike. Say this is Noodle Dick Crypto Geezer coming at you.
Yeah, it's a noodle dick crypto geezer.
He's stroking out.